Guys.
Crazy.
I fucking hate this man so much.
They shot bullets at me.
It's a fucking shooter game, innit? Right then. What the fuck was that? The copperhead's body just did.
Oh, I said Sweden. That was the first one I said.
No, you said Norway, then Sweden.
Oh. I don't know.
It's fucking Denmark, you fucking Americans. This guy's having a bad day. Beautiful.
I said careful with the tower.
What tower?
That tower.
That tower, yeah, no, I get you. I get you, man. That is entirely not me.
Oh boy. Will this affect my healing at all, by the way?
Bane, you're yelling.
Whoa, hold on!
Nice hit, Hibble. Hot dang.
I hacked up a giant ball of mucus.
Oh,
And now I can speak clearer.
Fuck.
I don't have a grenade, unfortunately.
I took my knife out! I felt fingertip! I don't quite know what was bugging out and we're jiggling like this, but it's just like... wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the fucking steam train's twerking, folks. I don't honestly have a good answer for you here.
Uh-oh.
That is the angriest of touches! What did you do?
I shot wildly and hit something important.
Where you going? Pretty hard.
Shut up.
I think the pass is here. Oh! Okay. There's a witch nearby.
Indeed, there is.
Oh, she's literally right under you. Oh,
Well, she is right behind you. I need
Right
I didn't see her! God damn it, I genuinely wasn't memeing this time, I didn't see her.
you should have just listened when I said move.
You didn't say who it was, she was right under you, dick!
No. Do you want to see what that did to me?
What did it do to you?
I have no arms.
Oh my god, no, that is hilarious. They're still fighting, good to see that's still a thing. Buggeration. Yeah. Da 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 da. I did not fucking expect that to work. I thought they were gonna turn around and absolutely just like fucking shotgun my face off. Fuck you now. Okay, well, that worked. Where the fuck did they get here?
Good job, moron.
Yo, upgrade! Range upgrade!
Jesus Christ. You made her fucking shit herself.
You freaking shit. I'm gonna blow this up.
Don't worry,
I don't know why I just made a noise as if I was passing a spiky kidney stone.
No, you're skin guy.
That was my new subscriber noise right there.
Wait, what the hell happened? I think you alone for 2 minutes.
Rifle's dry.
Well, why don't you moisten it up a bit, son?
You could not have worded that any worse. What the fuck?
Oh, you could have done that if you did. Assuming direct control. Fucking garbage. Oh, it's gone wrong. Oh, it's all gone wrong. Why am I in the roof? Why am I in the roof? Come on. Hit it. Woohoo! That was a bit unnecessary. But I respect it. Oh, that was... I'm just slow fuck. What? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you actually fucking shitting me? Look at the trees though. I mean, technically speaking, that is still a tornado because it is still making contact with the ground.
It's still throwing trees.
Yeah, I mean, it's still got the abyss. It's still reach strength. I swear to God, if I get picked up by a tornado, okay, car! No, the car's going. Oh God, okay.
Oh.
Fucking
Did you get a pickup?
Yeah, we got. I think that is actually the strongest pickup I've ever had. Closed door downstairs. Civilian downstairs watching fire. Gunshots. Unknown direction. Door open. Contact down.
Contact down.
Do you know, not a single person has survived our onslaught so far except for the civilians.
Hold on, no, this guy's not dead. He's only incapacitated. No, he's dead. He bled out. Never mind. I heard the one. Nah, that was just death rattle. He's fucking done.
No. Okay, no, we're not. I'm just gonna wait. Oh!
Love and hate.
Oh, it doesn't have to be you that loves them. I'm sure somebody out there's got low standards.
Coughing, dying, and hell. Ah! Scared even more bites at me.
Oh, ethanol. Oh, we can get ethanol from killing rifles. Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. That's a scary noise.
Oh God! Oh, you're really close.
That's fine. It's fine. It's not kicking up debris. That's fine. It's fine. Okay, so
Jesus!
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Only it's a. Oh God! It's picking up the car.
What do you mean? Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Jesus, what the fuck? Did you see that fucking car barrel through the map at Mac? Jesus. Fudge, you know what to do. Good man, Fudge.
We're fine now.
I was having a shit.
Well, it wasn't really the bathhouse problem. No, it wasn't the
I love that this was included in this game. Jesus Christ, this one. This one seems to fucking dance. Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. Well, she doesn't really have a great grasp. She... Fucking really, Astrid? Fucking really? Dumbass little... The way that she's delayed reaction. Nice.
I don't know whose horse that is, and oh god. Why is it trying to walk inside? Oh Jesus. Are you okay? Are you okay? Righty, hello everybody, welcome in. Sorry about the slightly delayed start to stream here. Here we are. Can we see the game? Currently can't. Let's see if we can't correct that particular notion. There we go. Okay, so welcome back. I have had a rather interesting day today. My curtains, which you can just see on the side of my screen, fell off. So I've had to repair my curtain kind of pole and things, and also cut my hair. So my hair is just shoulder length now, which is a little bit of a weird thing to see for myself, because I think it's probably been, oh god, what year is this? It's probably been about 13 years actually since my hair has ever been this short. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, not that I can really do anything about it, because if I get my hair cut now, it just gets shorter and shorter. Anyway, we're back here for some Formula 1 Manager. Hey, Mono, how's it going? Oh, actually, that reminds me. Oh, you are working. All right, okay. You just weren't showing up. Right, hang on. Let me take a little second to sort my screen out for a little second. Oh. Alright, let's correct the fact that I've just accidentally nudged my microphone. Okay, fine. Yeah, we are good. We are good. I realized I had a bit of an issue yesterday. And not really a particular big issue, but I done this like nice little post about the stream yesterday, like how I normally do for like the social medias, to say that I'm streaming. And then at the end of stream, I was closing all of my stream stuff down, and I was like, huh, I never fucking posted that. So yeah, yesterday's thing never got posted. So I've made sure it's been posted today, and it has been posted today. So okay. Fine. So, let's see. So we had just finished the Canadian Grand Prix last time out. Daniel Ricciardo is still feeling pretty good about life. Aerosmith needs to be... Oh, she feels quite... Ooh. She feels quite negative about me. Oh dear, that's not good. It's like when you return to kitchen, you realize the fridge door is ajar. Honestly, Mono, I do that on a fucking weekly basis. Yeah. Oh wow, Chris Charles Walker is demoralized with me. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I think we still have some happiness issues that we need to fix within our team. So let's look at results. Okay, I want to see the results of the races. If we go to calendar. So we just finished the Canadian Grand Prix. Yeah, okay. So we finished the Canadian Grand Prix with Daniel Ricciardo in 16th place and Raven Aerosmith in 19th, which means we did get a pretty penny from that one. Oh, actually, before we get started, because I'm notorious for doing this, I'm notorious for starting, and then... Oh, both of these sheets are done. Alright, okay, alright, well, fucking... I need to print out some more sheets. I need to print out more of my little Formula 1 manager sheets. Formula 1 manager sheet. Okay. Alright. Fine. It's one thing I always fucking forget to do. Okay, so we've discussed our people. I'm kind of loath to start throwing far too much money into our facility development because it's incredibly expensive. I thought you had Excel spreadsheets for everything. What is this 19th century? Yeah, I do have Excel spreadsheets for everything, but I can't keep alt-tabbing out mid-stream because then I miss stuff. Okay. I feel like... How much is this going to be? Oh, 2 million! Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, okay, I can't really afford to do that one just now because, yeah. This is a scary number here. The end of season balance. That's a scary number that we don't particularly want to deal with just now. This is the oh, okay. So we've compiled the data from the last weekend into attachments below. The Spanish Grand Prix will need solid medium speed performance, so that should be a focus, and our car is one of the worst on the grid in that regard, so this will be a tough one, fair enough. Okay. Fine. We're above target in the race, which seems to be quite common for us. So Daniel Ricciardo's rear wing has failed inspection, and Aerosmith's front wing has failed inspection. There should be fairly easy replacements, all things considered. I've got nothing else that we need to particularly worry with. Okay, so the rear wing, we will install a replacement. That engine is quite low. Let's change Daniel Ricciardo onto this engine. The ERS is fine, we're not too worried about that one. Okay, and we're quite happy with this one. It's Raven Aerosmith's front wing that needs replaced. Do we have any options in car manufacturing? So we're researching a front wing. No, okay, we don't have any. Yeah, okay, we don't really have anything there for the minute. Okay, right, there's nothing really much for us to do, so let's continue on with this. Ooh, requires response. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hello, Alice. We wanted to let you know that some of our board members have shown interest in attending the upcoming Spanish Grand Prix. I believe their presence at the race weekend could help facilitate communications and fortify connections between the team and the board. Plus, depending on how things go, it could influence their confidence of your leadership and of the team. Are you happy to go ahead with us? Okay. Oh, this is scary. If we have a bad result in Spain, and Spain is traditionally not a good circuit for us, this could be a bit spicy. Okay. Alright, give me a second, folks.
Oh, gnomes.
Oh, it's just gnomes.
Gnomes aren't the issue. Gnomes aren't the issue.
Okay, I have another fort spare, and my walls are looking okay. So survive an attack, but perhaps not a sustained attack.
Say that one more time.
They're fine.
It's like me telling you again is going to be too much effort. Fuck it, I'm fine.
Because she's all the pressure.
Not the pressure.
Sadly.
I will be the mighty beast to kill you! Oh my god.
Fuck a hooker with another hooker. See, like, look at that, perfect dodge. I had no idea it was coming. You can't be afraid of what you don't know is coming. Never mind. Yeah, that's what I said, you were very unhappy with me.
Yeah.
There's a cougar! Oh lord! Oh yes! I shuriken the lights out of that!
I'm sorry, what?
I shuriken the lights out of them.
You have something hostile coming your way to your left.
Spider, 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 spider! Spider! Oh fuck.
Is that right?
Oh god, I fucked up! I fucked up!
What did you do?
I forgot that it was a ladder on the way down. I'm not. I thought it was a fire escape because I saw the other fire escape and I fucked up.
I fell on you. What the fuck, man?
Oh no, I also fell.
Oh my fuck! See if we fail this because we had fucking everybody scobbying up a ladder.
I had it under control until Octi decided, you know what, I'm going to go up his arse.
Oh no.
No!
No!
I've got depression now.
What the fuck is coming on the street right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
This is my suit.
I like it, looks good.
Alrighty, we are back. Sorry for the delay. I now have my trusty little bit of paper, which will take us through the rest of today's stream, hopefully. So let's just keep fast forwarding through this one. So we've got low stock of the rear wing, and we know this. So we've finished manufacturing the chassis. Apparently that's it. Okay, let's go to our car parts development. Manufacturing. So we've done the chassis. So in terms of the rear wing, we only have 2 of these, so let's grab 2 more. Which is going to cost us a pretty penny, unfortunately. Okay, fine. And so we finished the underfloor as well. Ooh, inbox. Oh, yeah, there we go. Daniel Ricardo is overall very enthusiastic, and the rest of my staff is... Oh dear, okay, yeah. Kind of neutral-ish, I suppose. Oh, we've refinished the research. So I think I'm right in saying that we have... So if we do design... I don't think we have anything left in... Yeah, okay, we've got none of this left. So we need to wait for the new ATR period, which is in... Oh, 5 days, yeah, okay. So we're not going to start a new research project for the minute. What we will do instead, though, is let's go to our warehouse. Sorry, not our warehouse. Let's go to car manufacturing. So chassis, we've got 4 of them. We've only got 4 front wings. We're getting more rear wings. Side pods are fine, underfloor's fine, suspension's fine. I think we probably want to grab another couple of front wings. Continue. Oh, and we're at the race preview already. Oh, we got a sponsor plan, so this will hopefully net us some money. Ooh, so that gives us a wee cheeky 6 million there. That's not too bad. What the fuck is that comment, Mono? We'll be right back after some new underwear and an anti-anxiety shot. What? What? Where's that coming from? The fuck, man? That's one of the most unhinged things I think I've had out of you. Okay, next. So we've done the suspension there. So let's go and do our sponsorship plan. So at this point of the year, we are 22,000 out of 29,000. So we've actually got quite a lot we need to go ahead and put on. Oof. Head of aerodynamics. Well, we're not researching anything at the moment, so let's throw him in there. Again, we're not researching anything, so that's fine. Non-race appearance for Aaron. We can definitely do that one. Wind tunnel. Yeah, that's all pretty perfect because we're not doing anything. Guided tours. Engineer team size. Oh shit, okay. Fine, we need to replace one of these. Okay, I don't want to completely fuck over our head of activity. Your driver will speak. Okay, I would rather affect Daniel Ricciardo's mentality than his performance. So let's take that one. Actually, do you know what? I lied. Let's fuck over our head of aerodynamics because our pit team. Oh, actually, no, we're fine for fatigue. It made more sense if you read it in the moment rather than you took the meds and changed your underwear. Okay, fine. Anyway, this will net us another nearly 6 mil, so we're pretty happy with this one. Fine. Manufactured the rear wings, so that's all sorted. Strategy preparation. Okay, so here we go. So this is a downforce circuit. So what we want here then is... So we're going to be doing 66 laps. The lap record is a 1:16.3. Best strategy is going to be a 2-stop. Pit lane losses are 10 seconds. Under safety car, 21 seconds. Under green flag, with just a 25% chance of a safety car. Fine, rear wing manufacturing's done. Let's set our targets. Again, we're going to go to for 18th or higher for Daniel Ricciardo, because we've now been meeting this pretty consistently. We've not been 18th or higher consistently for Raven, so we're reasonably happy with this. But it's now time to load into the Spanish Grand Prix.
Thank you for joining us for the Spanish Grand Prix here in Barcelona. The first
Diesel
Grand
time.
Prix held here was won by Nigel Mansell after a wheel-to-wheel battle with Ayrton Senna. But who will follow in his footsteps this weekend?
Red Bull have outscored their rivals to be at the top of the Constructors' table right now. But there's still a long battle ahead for the Constructors' Championship.
It's shaping up to be a great weekend, so don't go anywhere.
Okay, this is not a sprint weekend. I never actually checked if Austria was a sprint weekend either. So let's do what we normally do and get our drivers in to their respective cars. So we're going to do Paul Aaron and Amelia Azevedo. I want both of these guys car ready because given her mentality, I have a feeling that once we get to the halfway point of the season, we may end up with Aerosmith looking to leave the team. So, you know, we need to be kind of ready for that one. Okay, in terms of car parts, we're on the 2s for all of this one. So basically, my strategy is going to be that component number 2 is going to be our, like, basic improved thing. And component 3 will be our high downforce, low speed components. And components 4, when we eventually get that far with the research, is going to be our kind of like low downforce, higher speed kind of shit. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll go to car parts, because I think, yeah, we still have the old suspension on Aerosmith's car. Okay, sorted. Fine. So we have our development drivers in. Let's just get them out on the road, shall we? So we'll get Aaron out straight away. And we'll get Aerosmith out straight away. So, welcome to the Spanish circuit. We're not going to see a great deal of it while we're in practice mode. Again, we'll try and keep our practicing to a minimum. Your tires are cold. Oh, fuck you.
The tires getting cold, so watch out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so quite a few teams have put their development drivers in, actually. Which is good. It's quite interesting seeing the difference between Aaron and Azevedo, because before Aaron joined the team this year, like halfway through the year, Azevedo was my lead development driver, but now we have Aaron, who is kind of our lead development driver. He came from Formula 2, whereas Azevedo and Brandt are kind of in-house development drivers, so they're not actively competing in any series. Alright, let's test this shit. So, rear wing angle. Let's bring you all the way out to here. Let's change the anti-roll distribution all the way back here. Let's throw this out a bit, and then let's go play with the toe. Okay, this is not a good thing. This is not a good strategy. This is not a good setup, sorry, but it'll do for getting the numbers sorted. Run wide. Okay, Azevedo finished her stint. Let's get her in, and let's do the same with Azevedo. Bring that rear wing back by 1. Push that out a bit, and let's adjust the toe. Okay, Aaron's car is refitted, so let's get him out. And he's going to begin his run again. So now with both cars running the same components, we will see this car parts knowledge increase quite quickly. So hopefully by the time Daniel Ricciardo and Aerosmith get in their respective cars, it's going to be quite a fair bit higher. If not 100%. By the time qualifying starts. Three. So we should get one more run out of this. Oh, actually, I say that, actually. Maybe we won't. We've burned through those hard tires quite quickly, actually. Yeah,
Feedback on tires. Copy that.
Oh, they finished their stints anyway.
Box.
That is not ideal. Okay, so our cars are now coming in. There we go, actually they're both, oh no, I was gonna say they're both coming in together, but actually that's one of them that are Ferraris. Still really happy with the way that our livery looks. Like, ugh, look at that, that's a schmexy Formula 1 car. So what can we do for this? So we're gonna need new tires. Let's just go through a set of softs on. And let's do the car setup. So let's do it on this side now. Let's adjust the toe. Okay, let's go for a shallow thing. Ooh, okay, actually hang on a minute, we've lost our straight line performance a smidgen. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. Oh, it doesn't give me that fucking camera angle. God damn it. Okay. Oh, so we got up to 60%, 66% for Aerosmith, so that's actually not too shabby. We actually did some good learnings for Aerosmith. So let's try it here. Let's see how this looks for size. Let's get a set of softs on Aerosmith, and then we'll get her back out here. So by the time we get out, we'll have less than 12 minutes, so we won't get a full run out of them. But we will get enough that we can get a couple of insights to kind of guide our development by the time that Ricardo and Aerosmith get back in the car. So Aaron goes out and Aerosmith goes out.
Keep temperature in the tires.
You guys may as well go for it.
Warm up your tires.
God, Azevedo's quite far off the pace. As much as once Aerosmith leaves, I would like to keep one of them that are women in the team. I don't think.
We've got a yellow flag here.
Al Kibasi.
And the rear just lets go. And that certainly wouldn't have been in their plans today.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I would like to keep like a woman in the team once Aerosmith departs, but I think looking at the pace difference between them, like, Aaron is quite a fair bit faster. Huh. Well, he's only half a tenth faster, actually. It's not that bad. Okay, 2 minutes on the session. We're on our final laps of this here session.
Okay, we take the flag.
And that is checkered flag. So in the end, we get 3 insights apiece. Our fastest lap was 2 seconds off of the pace of Maximilian Verstappen. Okay, so we're on to phase 2. So let's get our normal drivers back in the car, and let's see what we learned. Okay, we didn't actually learn a great deal. Ooh, optimal. Okay, we've learned quite a lot more for Aerosmith's car, so that's actually quite good to know. Let's push that out a little bit more. Okay, let's try this on for size. So we're going to simulate this session and see what the script is. Oh, okay. Alright, we still got a lot of work to do, it seems. let's push that out a little bit more. Traction will come out a little bit more. Let's push you out, and then I can try and adjust the rest with toes. No, I can't actually. You need to be a lot further back. Fuck. Okay. And then front wing adjust. Okay. Let's try this on for size for Ricardo. We need a rear wing adjustment for you. And a front wing adjustment. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. For some reason, this part doesn't feel like feel realistic. What? Me playing with toes? Or something else? No, you're right. It's probably not particularly realistic. However, it is at least good at making the game accessible. Okay, let's get the rear wing out to there. Let's get the front wing out to here-ish. Anti-roll distribution will come out to here. And then I should... Okay, that almost worked. Almost. Let's push you out just a little bit more, and then we'll adjust the toe. Let's try this and see what the script is. Yeah, we'll try that and see what the script is. I mean, you don't know what good setup for Spain and how a driver preference would fit into it, but this feels like play with the sliders until you solve the puzzle. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yeah. This is ultimately a management game more than anything, so...
Fuck is green.
Okay, let's get our drivers. We'll go on light tire use, because these, you know, they seem to be burning through our tires quite a fair bit this here track. Anyway, Aerosmith's in a much better position than Ricardo, so let's try and just get on top of this in the best way that we can. And we'll take it from there. Oh, yeah, thank you, Mono. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be shortly hitting you up with some ads, which are slightly annoying, I know, but they do keep me terms of service compliant, which obviously keeps me streaming, and the adverts do get some kickback, so it does help support the channel. So hopefully you can bear with them a couple of minutes. They'll be in about 2 minutes time. We'll still be practicing anyway. So yeah, hopefully I can see you on the other side of that. We're about to come to the end of this run here for Daniel Ricciardo. Yeah, okay, we've got 5 out of 5. Ooh, optimal, great. Oh, 97%. Okay, that's kind of huge, actually. Out of curiosity, let's do another run over here and see if we can get higher than 98. Just go back out in the same tires, I suppose. Oh, here comes Aerosmith. With the exception of people, this game does do a good job of making the cars like really pretty. Okay, Aerosmith is still only on 90%. Oh, because we didn't get okay. Fine. Okay, let's tweak this back and then push. you know what? I wonder. Okay, let's bring that to there. Let's revert to this highest setup and see what we can't tweak from here. Okay, that's better-ish. Let's bring you back by another 1 and push you out. And then let's adjust the toe to be here. Okay, this... If this isn't a 98% setup, I don't know what is. Anyway, let's get our cars up and running. And we'll get them back out. Sorry. It's weird not feeling my hair on my back. Oh, okay, Ricardo's ready. Let's get him out. Aerosmith is ready. Let's hit them out. We're just going to keep sending these two out until such a time as we get a setup number for these guys. Actually, in retrospect, I probably should have made their... I should have probably put them to, say, 60%... oh, sorry, and increase their fuel use. In order to extend their run time, but hey, it is what it is. Sorry, it's my friends admiring my haircut. Tire wear. Oh, we're down to 30% for Aerosmith. Yeah, let's just get her back in for another set of tires. So reconfigure. Great optimal. I'm surprised that's not optimal. Okay, let's go for a set of softs and get back out there. Okay, Ricardo's coming to the garage. I don't know if he finished his run, though. Yeah, that's gonna be a 100%er. Okay, let's just get him on a set of softs and get him back out there. Boom.
How is the balance, please?
There's method in this particular madness. So reconfigure, yep, 100%. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Alright, let's just get him back out there. For 11 minutes of trying to boost that percentage as much as we can get. Aerosmith is only great. Let's get her back in for a little second. See what the script is here. 92%. Okay, so it's really this kind of traction area I think we would need to work on. Not that it's really going to make that much of a difference for Aerosmith, because Aerosmith is a pretty shit driver anyway. I know it's not great to shit on your own drivers, but you know how it is. Alright, we're just going to round out this practice session, and it's going to be on to qualifying for us. Here we go, here's the checkered flag. And everyone is heading to garage. There it is. Okay, so in terms of driver preparation, both of our driver preparation is in the high 80s, which is quite good. So now we can see that Daniel Ricciardo is quite comfortable and Raven Aerosmith is in the kind of high end of meh.
Welcome everyone to qualifying. This should be a good one.
Teams often bring upgrades to Barcelona, so the qualifying order could be a little shaken up.
I did
Cars
not.
need to be well balanced in both high and low speed corners to set a good lap here.
Now, there's been a bit of talk about Sergio Perez of late. How's he going to be feeling, do you think?
They must be feeling good after their fast lap times in practice. Confidence can do great things for a driver, so I'm excited to see how they handle qualifying.
So get yourselves comfortable. It's going to be quite the ride.
So our board team is here, so watch this be the worst performance of our fucking lives. Okay, fine. So can I do anything with Aerosmith's setup? So once I tweak this, there's kind of no going back, is the thing. Yeah, I don't want to risk that one. I don't want to risk it. Fuck it, Aerosmith's a shit driver. It doesn't make that much of a difference to her. What we'll do though is we will tweak the toe just a little bit. And that should give us another percentage, maybe 2. Alright, so in this racetrack we use 1.6 kilos per lap, so 1.6. Alright. Let's get qualifying up and running. Here we go. So we'll try and get as many runs with our drivers as we can out. So Ricardo's going to go out right now. And let's send Aerosmith out. So this will help them build up some confidence. Let's go to the sector view.
Okay, Daniel, so we do what's right for brakes and tires.
So this is not going to be a good lap for them. This is just about confidence building. So let's just get them going. They're not going to get very much in the way of Ricardo got blocked a little bit.
Take it easy in your lap.
Yep.
1,
Yeah,
2,
understood.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Fine, so Aerosmith goes faster than Ricardo. It's not very often that that happens. Oh, and then Aerosmith locks up. Okay, well there goes that set of soft tires. Okay. Alright, let's get a new set of softs on both cars. And we'll get them out again. So we're probably going to aim for 3 runs. So Daniel's confidence is very high. Aerosmith's is not, courtesy of that lockup. I might actually put Aerosmith back on that scuffed set of tires. Oh, look at that for fucking... Ah, hang on, it's gonna get absolutely cucked by the fucking hide UI symbol. Okay, Aerosmith is gonna get some fresh tires on, and let's get her back out. So this is going to be a confidence building exercise for Aerosmith. Okay. No, not 0.6, not 0.3. 0.4. Any good screenshots to be had? Let's have a quick gander. Not really. Fine, so I've got my fuel calculation sorted, so we're now ready for the race. I don't know actually what's... Hang on a minute. Has my graphics potatoified itself? Because it seems a bit blurrier than normal. Graphics... Yeah? No? Yeah? No? Okay. That is a sexy automobile. Alright, let's see what our drivers can do. So, Ricardo now begins his flying lap now and goes faster than he did before. Aerosmith does not. Okay,
Make sure
alright.
you stay negative on your win.
Ricardo makes some gains. Aerosmith, I'm not necessarily expecting her to make gains, but if she does, then that's good. So it's a 2.2 is what she is behind. And she does increase, actually. A 2.0. Okay. That's not actually bad, to be honest. So Aerosmith's confidence is probably going to be pretty good. So let's get ready to get back out. So we're going to get a fresh set of rubber for Ricardo. And also for Aerosmith. And we'll see if we can do anything else here. So he's at peak form, so let's get him out now. Aerosmith is not at peak form, but we'll see what we can do. Ah, beautiful. Okay, let's see what the script is here. So they're on the outlap. Oh, fastest of the session! Ricardo! Ricardo! What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing?
Charge on in box.
Jesus Christ. And Aerosmith... Oh, Aerosmith actually failed to go faster at all. Oof. That is actually a pretty fucking good effort. Okay, we're not going to be able to get our cars back out again, I don't think. Well, actually, that car just left the pits. Fuck it. Let's keep on this set of rubber and get back out. Keep on this set of rubber, get back out with both cars. So refuel and go. And go. We'll just burn that set of rubber, but this is potentially going to be quite good qualifying for us. So Ricardo fails to improve. Aerosmith might, actually. She may end up improving. Here we go, coming around the final corner. No, she doesn't improve. She fails to improve. And we finished that in 9th place. Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, alright. Alright. This isn't something we normally see. Alrighty, let's go out on a bit of a warm-up lap here. Let's throw on this set. And let's do qualifying 2. So I think this is actually the first time that we have... Yeah, he did understand the assignment. This is the first time I think we've made it into Q2 in a hot minute.
Fuck is green.
So there's 3 cars out in front of us. Yellows for Bottas. Which means this isn't going to be a fast lap for us.
Charge on in box.
Yeah, that's not a good lap. How's he feeling in himself? He feels okay, actually. He feels okay. So Ricardo goes into the pits now. We're going to do 3 quick fire runs. So we've used this set, we've used this set. Let's use this set. And we'll give him a fresh set of softs. Because I think, judging how quickly we destroyed the fucking hards and the mediums in practice. Yeah, this could be quite interesting, actually. Oh no, why is it yellows? Leclerc has damage? What happens to Charles Leclerc?
Right, let's have a look here as we go into turn 8. Oh no! Why'd they go?
Ah,
And they'll
through the
find
gravel.
themselves at a disadvantage if they keep on doing that.
So you can see he's pebble dash his underfloor there, so that's not ideal for him. But it's all eyes on Valtteri Bottas at the minute. Let's see what we can do with this one. So, starting the flying lap faster, slower. Okay.
P4 at the moment. On
Fine.
charge on right away, please.
Okay, understood.
Let's give Ricardo a set of fresh rubber and see what we can do. This is gonna be a one and done kind of situation. So he gets one flying lap on fresh rubber. He's got it. This is all I can give him. Go. Oh, fuck. Well, we end up right behind Magnussen. So if he absolutely screws the pooch on this one, this isn't going to be good. So, flying lap begins. Still Hulk. No, it's Magnussen that's in front of us on a flying lap. So this is it. Let's try and watch this from Ricardo's perspective. See what we can get. So the leaderboard goes red, and we are in the cut-off zone by only 2 positions for the moment. It's a slower first sector. That's not good. Come on, Ricardo. I'd love to see Q3 just once on merit. I mean, well, actually, no, if there's a red flag now, we still wouldn't get in. Okay, Sector 2 is coming up. And it's slower again. Okay, we're gonna be out. God fucking damn it, Ricardo. You had one job. Will he get slipstreamed to a degree? Yeah, but... fine. So we get relegated down to 14th. Fine. Okay. So the start is 14th place for Ricardo. And the start is going to be 21st place for Aerosmith. So at the end of Q3, we end up with Max Verstappen on pole, surprising absolutely nobody. Fine. It is time then to begin the Spanish Grand Prix.
The stage is set here in Barcelona. 66 laps around a track that the drivers know inside and out.
Barcelona is a circuit with plenty of history under its belt. It was here, after all, that multiple world champion Max Verstappen secured his very first F1 victory back in 2016.
Long straights and medium speed turns dominate here.
Oh man, those grandstands are empty.
Barcelona. The air currents are strong and unpredictable, and they'll be giving aerodynamic components a real run for their money this weekend. The excitement is building, there's electricity in the air, but there's no surprise in that. It's race day.
Alright. Let's get my face back on. Oh, I actually forgot to check on Aerosmith. Yeah, so we did get an extra 1% from Aerosmith's car. Okay, fine. So in terms of tire compounds, we've unlocked one fresh compound. Fine. So in terms of Ricardo, we have one set of sticker softs, one set of sticker mediums, and one set of sticker hards. We have 4 sets of scuffed softs. So we have options if we need to change tires beyond this strategy. Oh god, Aerosmith. What the fuck is this strategy? Aerosmith is very different with not getting into Q2. We have 3 sets of sticker softs for Aerosmith, sticker mediums, and 1 set of sticker hards, and 2 sets of scuffed softs. Fine, that is in the book there. Oh, my dishwasher's done, look at that. Okay, so, let's head here. Oh, okay, so driver options, so pace increase, fuel use increase, ERS use. Let's do the same for both drivers. We are going to underfuel our cars by 1 lap, as we always do, because we're not fast enough that we don't, you know, consistently get lapped. So looking at these, okay, I think we can improve upon this one, so let's adjust this slightly. Fine. So what I want to see is this hard stint brought forward a little bit more. And then this stint brought forward a little bit more. Okay, it says it's going to be 1 second slower, but I'd rather stick with this one for now, because that keeps just a little bit more wiggle room in the tires for us to use if we need. Aerosmith, this strategy is a fucking train wreck. But it does say it's going to be the best, so... what happens if we do hard tires here? Let's see. Let's try this. Okay. See if there's a world where we can make this work. Okay, so we saved 7 seconds on this strategy. Yeah. Okay. So this one versus this one. I don't like this strategy. I really don't. What about if we try a new one? Let's try strategy E. Start on the hards, and let's just see how long we can go on the hards. And then we'll do a set of softs. And we'll see how long we can go on this. Okay, this could actually theoretically work. So a set of softs like this. I think it's still slower. I mean, it says this strategy is gonna be faster. I don't really believe it. Let's bring you forward a lap. Forward a lap. Forward a lap. Okay, well we've improved that one, so it's gonna be okay. So, Daniel Ricciardo is going to start on the soft, then on lap. Actually, hang on. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. Mediums. Okay, so Daniel Ricciardo is going to start on a set of softs, and then on lap 17 is going to come in for a set of mediums, and then on lap 39 is going to come in for a set of hards. Aerosmith is in for a fucking wild ride. Actually, I have an idea with Aerosmith. Hud the fucking hud. Let's make you a set of softs. And let's make you a set of mediums. Let's bring this back a little ways. So let's start her on the soft. Okay. So we're gonna start on the soft, and then at lap 16, we're gonna change to a set of mediums. On lap 37 to a set of softs, and again on lap 51 we're going to go to a set of softs. So this is really going to push our pit crew to the test, but with all of the planning now underway, it is time for us to start the Spanish Grand Prix. Here we go.
Welcome back, everyone. The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race. A chance to see just what Charles Leclerc can achieve here.
Second row of the grid lining up third. That's a really strong chance of good point or even a podium here.
Right, let's get to it then. One of the oldest races on
Here
the
we
Formula
go.
One calendar. This is the Spanish Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Alright, lights out and away we go. Let's quickly set up our drivers.
Keep the position. Okay.
Alright, let's get my camera back on. So somebody is gyrating in the middle of the pack like nobody's business. Ricardo is going down the inside line. Can he hold it and make up a few positions? Let's see if we can. Just going to turn the volume down a little bit. And we have indeed lost a position, which is slightly annoying. It looked like Verstappen had a terrible start at the beginnings of this race. But we are now underway. Aerosmith also lost out to Logan Sargent, which is slightly annoying.
Yep, this is my pace.
Oh, and Valtteri Bottas finds a way past Daniel Ricciardo in the opening lap.
Taking turn 6.
What happens here? So concertinaing up for the corner, he just steals the inside line. Daniel Ricciardo failed to defend. That is entirely problematic right there. Okay. So Ricciardo's relegated down to 16. So this isn't great for us realistically. Alright, well, all we can really do is see what we can do from here. Now it's started to string out a little bit. We're going to take them off aggressive tire use, and we're also going to take off our fuel usage.
You can use DRS.
And now that we come across the start-finish straight to finish lap number 1, the DRS is now available for drivers to use. There is 2 DRS zones available at this Spanish Grand Prix circuit, as Daniel Ricciardo now quite significantly comes under pressure from Pierre Gasly, which is not, as they say, particularly ideal. There we go. Gotta get the screenshots, because I am one of them screenshot people. Oh, that's a nice one. Doop. And Aerosmith is unfortunately continuing to absolutely fall back off of the pace of Logan Sargent in front. Definitely not ideal for them. So Max Verstappen from pole position has led the opening lap of this race, being chased down by Charles Leclerc, who is actually almost a second to drift. So we are really starting to string out at the front end of this grid. For just now, Daniel Ricciardo is desperately trying to find a way. He's got the DRS open. He's trying to catch up to Bottas to try and retake this place if he indeed can. We've put them on the soft tyre to hopefully really try and allow them to catch up. This isn't an incident-heavy track with a safety car chance of just 25%. The chances of us seeing a safety car is quite on the low end of things. Daniel Ricciardo, however, is right on the tail end of Valtteri Bottas. He had to back out of that one, and as I say that, we have yellow flags somewhere. We don't know why. So Ricciardo looked like he was... Oh, it was Max Verstappen caused the yellow flags. So defending from one of the Ferraris might be Charles Leclerc. He just goes wide. So Max Verstappen unfortunately runs wide, giving Charles Leclerc the lead of this race for just now. Valtteri Bottas is Valtteri Bottas is defending quite well against Daniel Ricciardo, who's frustrated at not being able to get by. Ricciardo is right on the tail end of Bottas, so as they come through this opening complex, he's desperately jinking left and right to try and find a way past. It's probably going to be under the DRS zone if he is going to find a way past, although he did drop quite a fair bit back there. Hopefully he can use this to try and get a run, we'll have to see.
Battery is on the low side.
Yeah, that's annoying. The ERS is now empty. Let's just go into top-up mode.
Okay, gotcha.
So DRS is open on Daniel Ricciardo's car, but unfortunately it was also open on Valtteri Bottas's, which does nullify his advantage somewhat. Sorry, I'm trying to balance game volume versus my speech, which is a little bit harder to do with my new headset, so... Okay, both of our drivers are now in top-up mode. Daniel Ricciardo is fighting off against Pierre Gasly, which is unfortunately probably going to allow this gap to Valtteri Bottas to extend, which we really don't want to see. Hamilton. Wait, how the fuck did Hamilton get down there? Wait, how did Russell get down there? How did such a thing happen? Huh. However, the calamity that was the Mercedes drivers getting past the Alpine has allowed Daniel Ricciardo to once again get back up onto the tail end of Valtteri Bottas. So coming into the complex, Daniel Ricciardo is once again going to try and find a way past Valtteri Bottas. And we will see where we can go with this one. Our 2-stop is our expected strategy. We know that the Haas's are quite bad on their tyre use, so we might be expecting them to possibly 3-stop as well. We'll need to see. Bottas and Magnussen are now fighting side by side. This may present one of them opportunity. Oh god, actually, this looks like Daniel Ricciardo's about to fucking crash. Please don't actually crash. Yeah, okay. Oh, we're gonna run wide. So Kevin Magnussen absolutely fucking fucked that up, unfortunately. But Daniel Ricciardo didn't lose the position, but Kevin Magnussen is definitely going to be an easier overtake than Valtteri Bottas is. So Daniel Ricciardo's got the DRS, he jinks to the inside, but Magnussen blocks to the inside. Ricciardo tries the outside, he's got the overlap, he is side by side. He's going to have to go all the way around the world if he's going to make this place stick. And he does, and the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton follows with him.
Good job.
So Ricciardo now does move up into 15th place, being absolutely hounded by the Mercedes. How is Aerosmith's race doing? Aerosmith is currently leading a lonely race. She is close to the back of Zhao, but we are currently unsure if she is going to end up finding a way past. We'll need to see how that goes. So Daniel Ricciardo is now nearly 2 seconds adrift of Valtteri Bottas and is being hounded by Lewis Hamilton.
No concern on tire wear.
So Hamilton in his very fast Mercedes is probably ultimately going to find a way past, and it's very possibly going to be right here. Let's see if we can't get one of them. Yeah, okay. So Hamilton sails down the inside. That was kind of a foregone conclusion. The best thing for Daniel Ricciardo is to follow onto the tail end of Lewis Hamilton, get the DRS, get the slipstream, and just catch up to the back of them. Is there anything in strategy that give Hillary Clinton an advantage? No, not really. At the moment, Aerosmith is... We're kind of clutching at straws with Aerosmith. That's kind of the thing that we're running with at the minute. Oh, Ricciardo loses out to Pierre Gasly. Okay, that wasn't in the fucking plan. That really wasn't in the fucking plan.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
Oh, we can do a lot more, Daniel Ricciardo. You need to get ahead of that car.
Russell behind us.
God fucking damn it. So this is really not good. This is not a good situation for us at all. And also, the Alpine of Esteban Ocon is in the points, and this is not good for us at all. We need Hamilton to actually get clear of this whole situation. I was gonna say Daniel Ricciardo's continue. Do you know what? We're gonna tell Daniel Ricciardo to don't always defend, because we need to be following this car, not blocking him. Here we go. So now we can block.
Stable. Stable with that bit of tech.
So George Russell does overtake Daniel Ricciardo. That isn't entirely surprising. Max Verstappen, after his run wide woes, is currently being overtaken by Yuki Tsunoda and going to be Carlos Sainz. Is it yet for 6th place? Oh, Perez has developed a serious fault. What happened there with Perez?
But there! Oh, Dear, that's not what they need right now.
Okay, it doesn't tell us what it is. So, we are now currently on lap 7 of this race. We have Charles Leclerc in the lead of this race, followed by Sergio Perez. Oscar Piastri is in third, half a second adrift, and Lando Norris is 5.5 seconds behind. Ha! Aerosmith finds a way past Kevin Magnussen. Let's see how it happened. So this is a DRS pass on the start-finish straight down the inside.
And the overtake is made.
And she just sails on past. Look at that. Look at that. So Aerosmith is now into 21st place, and Magnussen's dropped well back. I don't really know what's really happening with him. His car must have a fault of some kind, surely, because Hulkenberg on the hard tires is holding strong in 13th. Anyway, so in that little interruption that we had there, Norris has now fallen back further. It's now 6 seconds adrift, with Yuki Tsunoda in 5th. We have Carlos Sainz in 6th. And Max Verstappen, after his lockup, he has destroyed his tires. Jesus Christ, that is going to ruin his strategy. Esteban Ocon is in 8th place, now half a second behind Max Verstappen. Not something you can very often say about them. Lance Stroll is in 9th with Iwasa in 10th, Albon 11th, Alonso in 12th. This is a bit of a freight train here with Hulkenberg, Hamilton, Bottas, and then Pierre Gasly is slightly further adrift. George Russell is going for the overtake and makes it happen, which relegates Gasly down into 17th place, now half a second in front of Daniel Ricciardo. Zhao is nearly 2 seconds off the pace, who is battling wheel to wheel with Logan Sargent. Kevin Magnussen has just found a way past Raven Aerosmith, which isn't going to be good, but he is destroying his tyres in doing so. And as we say that, Aerosmith does also find a way past, which is quite good. Let's go to neutral ERS use for now. Nice. So Aerosmith is back to where she started. Ricciardo, unfortunately, has lost 4 places down into 18th. So we're just hoping he can catch on to the back of the Alpine car, which I'm really hoping he does do. But unfortunately, Pierre Gasly is being spurred on by the Mercedes of George Russell. So I think until Russell gets ahead of Bottas, I think Daniel Ricciardo is going to struggle to catch up. We'll need to see. Oscar Piastri has caught up to the back of Charles Leclerc and passed him within about a lap. So despite Leclerc setting the fastest lap of this race, Oscar Piastri is now in the number 1 spot, with Perez relegated down to 3rd, with Norris still 6 seconds adrift. Whatever Perez's issue is, unfortunately does seem to be limiting his tire life. And wow, Magnussen is destroying his tires trying to get in front of Raven Aerosmith, and she is not letting it happen. Verstappen is probably going to have to end up pitting soon, because he's about to become a mobile chicane soon. This is a good showing from Aerosmith. I'm reasonably happy with this. Well, we're about to have another ad break, folks, so in about 2 minutes time you're going to see 2 minutes worth of adverts, which does keep me TOS compliant, so hopefully you can bear with them. Following the rules does allow me to keep streaming, also does help support the channel, so hopefully you can bear with those adverts for a couple of minutes, and we'll see ya soon. For those of you that don't have Twitch Nitros, or whatever it is, or a subscription. So here's Max Verstappen in for his very early pit stop onto a set of mediums. He leaves the pits, and he's probably going to come out behind Aerosmith. So this should be quite fun. Kevin Magnussen's jinking down the inside. Can he make anything happen? No, he tries the outside line. He has a bit of an overlap, but I don't think Aerosmith is going to allow this to happen. So Max Verstappen now comes out after the first pit stop of the race. This is actually quite a good battle between Magnussen and Aerosmith. Ultimately, Magnussen is going to lose because he is demolishing his tires. He is now 15% tire wear use adrift from Aerosmith, which is frankly catastrophic. Turbo, that's the one, Mono. Thank you for that. Ricardo is up to 17th. I'm not actually sure. Oh no, we're up to 17th because of Verstappen's pit stop. So Zhao is no threat to us. He's 4 seconds behind and is eating his tires also. Ricardo is now right back on the tail end of Peter Gasly. Can he make something happen? So we're just rounding out the final corner of the Spanish circuit. We are beelining it down. We've got DRS, but Gasly got DRS, but Ricardo is so much closer. He tries the inside line. Gasly does not block. Ricardo is alongside. Can we do anything with this one? Oh, he manages just down the inside line. Perfect. And a successful overtake up into 16th place. So Daniel Ricciardo is feeling quite a fair bit more confident than normal.
So that's P16?
And Oscar Piastri has developed an issue. Oh, that's good with the two cars battling side by side. Yeah, Oscar Piastri has developed a mechanical issue. Let's see what happened there.
But the car's definitely not happy. Surely some kind of fault.
Okay, so it doesn't tell us. So we're starting to see quite a lot of mechanical faults creep in at the top end of the grid, which is quite fascinating to see. Magnussen finds a way past Aerosmith in the opening complex, but this is fine. He's going to be pitting soon, so he is absolutely no fucking consequence to us. Absolutely no consequence to us. He'll probably be pitting he'll probably be pitting, maybe not this lap, but definitely next. And if he doesn't, he's going to hit the cliff and lose out significantly. These guys, so the Williams... Well, Sargent and Magnussen may actually end up be 3-stopping like us. We'll need to see how that goes. Okay, so let's do some fuel use calculations. So at lap 10 we should be at minus 1.4. So Ricardo is on target for his fuel use. And Aerosmith is on target for her fuel use. Let's do a calculation here. So Daniel Ricciardo is Delta 1.5 for 55.
The last 2 laps, I got quite a lot of vibration.
Alright, I need a calculator, folks. I need a calculator for this one. Normally I just do this in my head, but I'm not that smart. Okay, calculator. Calculation. So 1.5. No, hang on. Okay, so let's call that 36 laps. So 36 plus 12. So we expect Daniel Ricciardo, as it stands right now, to get lapped on lap 48. Aerosmith's Delta. Okay, I think this is a shit lap for Aerosmith. Jesus Christ. What is her best? Sectors. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, Magnussen is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Aerosmith, what's happened to you? Okay, there we go. So Aerosmith is Delta 2. And she is 37 minus 120. So let's call that 40... 80, 40, 43? Yeah, okay, so 2, 43. So that's 22 laps. So Aerosmith, we are expecting to get overtaken by lap 35. Okay, so we're on track for a -1 strategy. Magnussen, I don't know what he is doing just now. I'm surprised he hasn't pit already. We've seen a number of pit stops. So Hamilton's pitted for a set of mediums. Verstappen we know pitted. Charles Leclerc is in the pit as well. Valtteri Bottas in the pits. I am honestly surprised that we haven't seen these guys in the pits.
Okay, understood.
Yeah, really, really surprised. Here we go. So Magnussen now dives into the pits just now for his first pit stops. And this is going to free up our drivers a little bit more. So let's just burn some of this ERS. And let's try and extend these gaps while we've got some fresh air. So Gasly, we also need to keep outside the DRS. Is he being lapped? No, he does have Charles Leclerc behind him. He's on the hard tire. Okay. I have lost track of the various strategies involved in this race. Our first pit stop, bear in mind, is going to be on lap 16 for Raven Aerosmith. So we'll definitely need to see how this goes. Oh yeah, there we go. So with the Ferrari hounding Pierre Gasly, we've got yellows for something. Not sure what happened there. And it was Zhao. Zhao has a lock-up.
is the focus here. Things were going smoothly. And the car just locks. And hopefully there's not too much damage to the tyres.
Into the gravel. That's unfortunate. So Zhao Ganyu, did he take a pit stop? Oh, he did. So he's taken a full 12% of life out of his tyres because of that lockup. That is not good for him. That's probably going to have quite a significant impact on his strategy, actually. Lewis Hamilton overtakes Aerosmith. Do you know what? That isn't even a question at this point. Ricciardo's actually using his tyres a little bit more than expected. I don't like this. Let's go to tyre usage.
Need to drop the pace.
Yeah, let's go for light tyre use. Actually, Daniel Ricciardo is quite significantly under target. I might actually have to risk a double stop. What is the gap between them? 26. Okay, yeah. I could double stop them. That is actually something that I could definitely do. It does mean he'll have to do one lap more on the medium tyres, though. But we're not really in any danger at the moment from Gasly. I don't care about Leclerc. Leclerc's in a different race to us. Yeah, I really don't care about that one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Do you know what? Aerosmith, come in a lap early. Let's come in a lap early. So Aerosmith is going to box this lap. And we'll need to see what the macros end up for this one. I really don't want to hit the cliff like we've seen other drivers doing. Okay. Fingers crossed, chat. Fingers crossed for a good pit stop for us. So Aerosmith is in the pit lane. As a newcomer to the team, to the grid, our pit box is right at the very, very end of this. Cross his fingers. Here we go. Oh, look at that ass. Damn, son. A 2.7 second stop. Not great, not terrible. Not great, not terrible. Okay, so we're now down in last place. We'll go into top up mode. But I can live with this, actually. Daniel Ricciardo. We're gonna throw him into the pits. Oh, actually, well, he's coming in this lap anyway, isn't he? Well, next lap, sorry. Insert sexy motherfucker. I'm too sexy for my shirt. Oh, okay, yeah, fine. So open pit options. So let's come in for Daniel Ricciardo's set of mediums. And we're just going to go into top-up mode. We've done what we can for Daniel Ricciardo. He's up into 12th place, although that's not on merit.
Yep, understood.
Let's just burn what your mama gave you. Oh, try and get Max Verstappen. That would be fucking hilarious. What you sang is Right Said Fred. I was talking about the song from Prince. If it's a song in English mono, I probably don't know it. Or the artist formerly known as Prince. Yeah, classic there. Fine, so Daniel Ricciardo is currently hitting the cliff, but we are right behind Max Verstappen, which is kind of funny to see. Oscar Piastri is in the pits. So I think almost everybody, except the ones on the hard tires at the front, have done pit stops. So Daniel Ricciardo now comes into the final little hairpin here for his pity stop. Oh, look at that schmexy automobile. I love the way the livery turned out for from a Formula 1 car.
Pit lane.
Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Ever heard the lyrics, sexy motherfucker shaking that ass, shaking that ass, shaking that ass? No. No. I can quite honestly say I haven't, Mono. Okay, here's a pit stop. Oh, that's a reasonably slow pit stop, but not catastrophic. Not catastrophic. Remember, anything below 2.5 is what we need to be in the running for the fastest pit stop championship. Okay, so we're still waiting on some of the hard tire runners, and some of the soft tire runners actually, to take their pit stops. Jesus Christ, a very tilted Max Verstappen is hunting down the back of Alexander Albon. Which, to be fair, he has hit the cliff, as has Ocon, as has Lance Stroll, so we'll probably see all of them in the pit this lap. And then after that, with the exception of Alonso and Norris, who's in the lead of this race, we will probably all be done our first pit stop. Ocon stayed out. What a brave little sausage. Ocon has stayed out on a set of super shit tires. Ah, yeah. I'm trying to get some screenshots of some of the cars that we don't get as many screenshots of. Like, I tend to get the McLarens and the Ferraris and the Red Bulls because they're pretty schmexy cars. But yeah, I don't tend to get a lot of screenshots of the other ones. Which is a notion that I need to kind of correct. Okay, so we seem to have strung out quite a fair bit here. And Ocon is one brave sausage. Being stuck on these fucking cars. These tires, what a fucking hero. So once you've hit the cliff, the chances of you getting a puncher start increasing exponentially. So 20%, you're not too bad. 10%, you start getting really bad. And anything that's single digit %, you are riding the struggle bus. So you 10 out of 10 do not want that. New fastest lap for Oscar Piastri, a 1:17.0. Damn. Damn. So there we go. Esteban Ocon is finally coming into the pits on his scuffed set of tires. So with two cars that haven't made pit stops, we have Lando Norris in the lead and Alonso in second, although they will be pitting probably fairly imminently. Oscar Piastri is the front runner of the people that are genuinely in position on account of their pit stops. So he's in third, being hounded down pretty closely by Charles Leclerc. Sainz is 7.5 seconds behind, with Perez in 6th. Verstappen is 7th and Hamilton in 8th. Iwasa is fighting off his teammate Yuki Tsunoda. George Russell is on his own in 11th and Hülkenberg in 12th. Stroll 13th. and Bottas is in 14th, fighting off Gasly and Albon in a 3-car battle. Ocon is fighting off our very own Daniel Ricciardo. He's just come out after his pit lane. Let's give Ricciardo a little bit of juice to try and catch up with him, but not a lot. We can't afford to give him a lot. Magnussen is in 19th place, fighting off Logan Sargent. Zhao is on his hard tyres in 21st place, now being absolutely handed down by Raven Aerosmith. So let's give her a little bit more juice as well, but again, not a lot, and see what she can do. 20 laps done. Our target is 1.2, and we are there with both cars, so we're happy on our fuel use strategy. If you ever wonder what one of these races look like for me, it is a bunch of calculations and numbers, so, you know. We'll take it from there. In terms of the... So, let's do a tire use strategy. So, Ricciardo is 4 seconds. So, let's call Ricciardo Delta 3. And the difference between Ricciardo, so 40 for 15, so let's say 30, so 10 laps. So Ricciardo, I'm currently predicting at his current pace, is going to get lapped by lap 30. Aerosmith is 3 seconds adrift. 3 seconds adrift. So she's also Delta 3. With a timing of, let's call it 20. So 7 laps. 7 on top of 22 is going to be 29. So I'm predicting both of our drivers are going to get lapped within the next 10 laps, effectively. What have you posted in my Discord? Let's see. What have you posted? Okay. Alright, let's see if this even works. Oh, Zhao found a way past Aerosmith. That's slightly annoying. Alright, let's see if I can make this work. It's been a hot minute since I've used any of these. Let's try this one. Okay, well, that kind of works. There you go. The chat's apparently not working, but yeah, there you go. This is our calculations tab. This is how we, yeah, this is how we work this. Does this actually not work at all? Hang on, let's try something. Chat commands. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, apparently my chat window doesn't work. I need to refresh that one. Also, the starships! Yes! Starships! Yeah, apparently I need to fix my chat box. Oh well. We can sort that at some point. So Norris has finally found himself in the pit lane. Alonso hasn't, but is only been relegated down to 3rd. We found a way past Zhao again, which is fine. And he's now, more importantly, out of DRS zone. So, yeah. Aerosmith, we need to get 20 or higher. So, ideally, we need a retirement or a crash that's not us. And Ricciardo needs to have this position or better. Magnussen is probably going to end up stopping again, which I think he is definitely going to be on a 3-stop strategy. I don't see any way that he isn't. But we're now at the 1/3 mark of this race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what is going on. Here we go. So Alonso finally ends up in the pit. So starting lap 24, we have Oscar Piastri, who is fighting for his life from Charles Leclerc. And indeed may very potentially lose out here. Piastri tries the outside line. That's going to give him the inside line, but then the outside line for the long sweeping right-hander, which means he is going to have to relegate himself into 2nd. We have Perez in 3rd, who is kind of being handed down by Sainz, but not really. Verstappen, who has had a bit of a shit day, is in 5th. He might actually have to tick himself up into a 3-stop strategy to make it through the day, looking at his tire percentages, but we'll see how that goes. Yuki Tsunoda in 6th. There is a 3-car battle for Hamilton between Hamilton, Iwasa, and Norris. Norris, who's just come out of the pit lane on a set of fresh, soft tires. What can he do? Where is he? So we've just come out of the opening complex of the lap. Let's go ahead and see what Norris can do with his fresh rubber. He's going to have the DRS there. Iwasa's going to have the DRS as well, but Iwasa's so much further back from Hamilton that he might not be able to make anything of it. He tries the right-hand side, can't make it work, but doesn't choose to do a second dive down to the inside line. God, it's so fucking hot today. I can feel myself fucking sweating. Jesus. Norris is now right on the tail end of Iwasa. And they come around the final corner. If he can get a good run here, this is going to give him the DRS as well. Oh, it's not as good a run as he hopes. He might get an overlap, but he backs out of it. So that does not happen at all. Oh, but he tries again down the inside line, but again backs out of it. Unfortunate for Norris. Iwasa, meanwhile, has taken 2/10 out of Lewis Hamilton. And this fight at the lead of this race between Piastri and Leclerc is really, really hot. With Charles Leclerc now setting the fastest lap of this here race. Leclerc now going down the inside, and what a lunge. What a lunge, it actually almost sends Piastri wide. And Leclerc now resumes the lead of this race. Perez is 8 seconds ahead, Jesus Christ. Also, when's our next pit stop? Our next pit stop is going to be... Okay, so we've burned a set of softs. And we've burned a set of softs. So our next pit stop is going to be at lap 37 for Raven Aerosmith. Kevin Magnussen's probably going to be the next one who dives into the pits. I would like to see Aerosmith catch up to the back of Magnussen before he dives into his pit stop, but I think that actually might be a bit of a hard ask. Also... Yeah, okay, I think we're still predicting a lap 30 overtake for Aerosmith. It's actually maybe broken off the pace a little bit. We might need to reevaluate that one at lap 30. I'm wary of doing too much calculations, because ultimately it doesn't matter. I think ultimately we are going to get lapped. I think that is a mathematical certainty, unless all of the leaders just suddenly absolutely fucking bin it. Or we get a safety car. So Magnussen somehow found a way past Logan Sargent, which is a little bit interesting, although Sargent is about to find a way past again. And Magnussen, who didn't come into the pits, has now started to hit the cliff. So his tire performance is going to drop off pretty fecking exponentially. Ooh, and Perez's mechanical fault is apparently worsened. What's happened to Perez?
Oh no! Seems like a terminal failure to me.
Oh no.
Not much that they could do.
Now, weirdly, a terminal failure does not necessarily mean they are going to be coming into the pits. Because I've had it before where somebody's had a terminal failure and they haven't gone into the pits. And indeed, Perez stays out, so... You know. This might not be as terminal as it says. But then if his car explodes, we'll kind of know that it is. Okay, really want to start seeing Aerosmith catching up to the back of Magnussen now that he's hit the cliff. Ideally, we can get ourselves into a position where we could catch the DRS before he goes into the pit lane. We'll need to see if that's going to be possible, though. The times are tumbling. Magnussen is keeping on the back end of Logan Sargent, and Aerosmith is closing down this gap quite considerably. But I don't know that we're going to... Come on, give some juice. Take some juice. Come on! Oh, we're very almost in... Oh, he goes into the pits. Fuck. I don't actually know if we get DRS for this, though. We'll need to see. Yeah, no DRS. That's annoying. It does put us on the back end of Logan Sargent, though, which is absolutely fine. absolutely fine for us. So here comes Sergio Perez. And he doesn't pit, so his terminal issue is in fact not a terminal issue. Make that make sense. Magnussen pits for a set of hard tires and is about to get absolutely fucking eaten up by this two-way battle between Perez and Carlos Sainz. So Magnussen is now about to be lapped, which is good information to bear in mind. Now, the one problem with Perez not pitting is this means there is a possibility that he could break down on track. Maybe he also needs a change of underwear. What is your obsession with underwear? Mono, what's going on today, buddy? What's going on today? Meanwhile, Ricardo is trying to catch up to the back of Valtteri Bottas. Let's give him a teeny tiny bit of build up to his ERS to see if we can make use of that later on.
Charge on for now.
And we'll see what the script is. So yeah, we do seem to be like, there seems to be two distinct phases to people's pit stops. Because you can see here, we've already done one round of pit stops, and some people are like very close to the edge of needing to be on another pit stop, while other people are actually like pretty good. So there's such a wide mix of strategies, it's really hard to try and guess how this race is going to look come the checkered flag. Right now, both of our drivers are where they need to be, but ideally could be slightly further up. This syllogism is as follows. Terminal issues seemingly not affecting the car, must be affecting the driver. Driver still driving, driver can't hold it, therefore terminal. New underwear. I mean, there's been, I mean, do you remember when Mark Webber vomited in his helmet and refused to come into the pit lane? That was an experience. Ooh, Aerosmith has found herself within DRS range of Logan Sargent. She's got a really good run here. Can she do anything with it at the end of the start-finish straight? She jinxed down the inside line. That's going to give her the inside line for this corner, the outside for the next, but then it doesn't really matter because she is past. She is past Logan Sargent. So hopefully she can continue this.
And yeah, a terminal failure. Absolutely gutting.
Well, terminal failure, but Perez is still out and hasn't broken down. So Aerosmith now finds her way up into 19th place. So she is now ahead of where we actually need her to be. And hopefully we can just maintain some distance on Logan Sargent. That would be quite good right about now. We're not expecting to stop for another 7 laps for Aerosmith and for another 9 laps for Ricciardo. So we'll see how this goes. For 14th place, there's a 3-car battle between Albon and the 2 Alpine cars. Esteban Ocon unfortunately couldn't hold on to his point-scoring position. Now finds himself down in 15th place. Oh, it's a bit of a maelstrom. Oh, that was very almost contact between Ocon and Gasly. That would have been unfortunate if both of the teammates had put themselves out of the race. And yeah, I think we are starting to see... that's an ERS failure, I think. I think it is an ERS failure for Perez. Which is potentially why I can keep going, but that light flashing means that there is no ERS deployment. He comes into the pit lane. Is he coming in to retire, or is he coming in just for a simple pit stop? Let's see what the cameras say. It's a pit stop! It is a pit stop, so they are going to try and get him back out. What an absolute fucking hero. They said it was a terminal issue, and he's like, nah, hold my fucking beer. Except he's driving, so no alcohol. Meanwhile, I'm the team principal, so I can have alcohol. Hamilton is always also coming into the pits, and we are now beginning the second round of pit stops in earnest. For some drivers, this will be the only pit stop that they do. For the only other pit stop that they do. Others will, however, be stopping again. Hamilton going onto the soft tires here makes me think he will definitely be stopping again, actually. So let's see. Yeah, okay. Okay. So Logan Sargent is actually still holding on to the back end of Aerosmith, which actually isn't necessarily the most ideal for us. Ricardo has caught up to the tail end of Valtteri Bottas. Here's hoping we can find a way past him.
So P16.
Oh, he's trying down the inside line. He's pushed Bottas ever so slightly wide. He sticks to the inside line. He squeezes past. Valtteri Bottas is going to have the inside line here, however. Can Ricardo... Okay, he's relegated. Can Ricardo find a way past? He is going to get the DRS coming up to this corner here. And he has dropped quite a long way back.
Okay. Alrighty.
That is unfortunate for Daniel Ricciardo. Brief yellow flags.
Keep the head down.
Not sure why.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
And Iwasa on his brand new set of soft tires does find a way past. We did have a very brief set of yellow flags, but it was only for like an instant. Oh, and Ricardo, God, this is just an absolute fucking maelstrom. So Ricardo has now found a way past Iwasa again, who has DRS, but Ricardo has DRS on Valtteri Bottas. And there's somebody coming at the pit lane. Oh God, this could get really messy. Oh, this could get real messy real fast. It's a three-way battle now between Bottas, Ricardo, and Iwasa. Ricardo gets past. Oh, but he made that stick. Okay. Oh, but Bottas comes down the inside, and he's going to make that work because that is the longer right-hand corner. And Ricardo may lose out a position to Iwasa here, and indeed he does. Lots of right-handers on the opening portion of this lap. So that's probably going to leave Daniel Ricciardo a little bit demoralized. However, he is going to have the DRS coming into this opening DRS sector. Meanwhile, Aerosmith is on the tail end of Logan Sargent, waiting to see if we can find a way past him without letting Pierre Gasly pass. And I am going to disappear from... Alrighty, we are back. So Aerosmith basically is status quo for us. Iwasa has found a way past Valtteri Bottas. And Ricardo has now finally found a way past Bottas as well. Logan Sargent has dived into the pit lane, so Aerosmith's requirement to overtake him is no longer a possibility. It's now a case of the longer that we can keep Pierre Gasly behind, the better it's going to be. However, Gasly does have the inside line, and he secures that position pretty well. And now comes the lappingses. So here is Oscar Piastri, who is... about to start lapping Raven Aerosmith. Now, interestingly enough, Oscar Piastri's issue has worsened. Perez, with his failed ERS, is still on the road, and Logan Sargent has now developed an issue as well. So this race is actually quite interesting to see how this is all going to play out. Daniel Ricciardo has to keep Valtteri Bottas behind him. The longer we can do that, the better it is going to be for us. Aerosmith is now kind of on her own. But Aerosmith is now lapped. Aerosmith is now lapped, which means we are going for a -1 strategy. So according to my strategy guide, where are we? 34. We're going for -1.5. Let's push with our engine use here. Yellows. Oh, got yellows somewhere. Okay, don't know what happened with those yellow flags. Oh, Ricardo!
This is what happened. So here we go, heading into turn 1.
Ah, Ricardo, buddy boy.
Well, you could see the lockup. They were just unable to do much about it.
Okay, that gifts that place to Valtteri Bottas, which is really annoying. And that is going to take quite a fair bit of life out of our tyres. It's also going to take a fair bit of life out of his confidence, which also isn't ideal. Fine. Ricardo, Ricardo, I think, is a mathematical certainty that he is going to get lapped. Particularly at the next pit stop. Yeah, definitely at the next pit stop. So let's try and catch up that place. Let's try and catch up that place.
We don't need lift off.
So we're gonna go for minus. We're gonna go for a -1 strategy. So that is fine for just now. Let's try and catch up to Bottas, because if we can get ahead of Bottas, oh never mind, before he pits, he's just gonna fucking dive into the pit. Yeah, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay. How are we doing here? So we're halfway through this race. Halfway through, indeed. A little bit of a battle going on up there between Gasly and Hülkenberg. And Gasly uses his DRS to get cleanly past Nico Hülkenberg, despite the fact he has newer tyres and fresher tyres. Valtteri Bottas comes out on a set of mediums. And Aerosmith is going to end up behind him when she comes into our pit stop, which is actually going to be pretty fucking imminent, all things considered. Although she is a lap down, so it's basically going to be a lap 38 on here when she comes in for a pit stop. Yeah, Sergio Perez's terminal issue isn't proving particularly terminal, but at the angry end of the grid, Carlos Sainz is now in the lead of this race, courtesy of Piastri's mechanical fault. Leclerc is now in second, courtesy of Perez's mechanical fault. Norris is back up into third with Piastri in fourth, with Perez and Alonso fifth and sixth. Verstappen is still holding in seventh place after now 2 pit stops. Yuki Tsunoda is in 8th place, who is 2 seconds in front of Lance Stroll. Hamilton is a second and a half behind him, and Russell 4 seconds behind him. Iwasa is fighting off Esteban Ocon for 12th place. Alexander Albon is 5 seconds adrift in 14th, with Ricciardo 10 seconds adrift in 15th. Hülkenberg with his new fresh rubber is in 16th, fighting off Pierre Gasly. Aerosmith 10 seconds behind, with Valtteri Bottas hunting her down. Magnussen is in 20th, fending off against Logan Sargent, and apparently... Why is Magnussen overtaking? Who is this he's overtaking? Is this Piastri? No, it's not Piastri. Okay, so Norris's race is getting absolutely ganked by Magnussen and Sargent trying to unlap themselves, which is absolutely chaotic. And Zhao is riding the struggle bus like an absolute professional in the middle distance.
We don't have enough battery.
Ah, beans. Okay. Do you know what? Ricardo's far enough behind I can actually probably take this off.
Charge on.
Okay.
Same for Aerosmith. So I think once Aerosmith crosses the line again... Oh, Aerosmith just got overtaken by Bottas. And Aerosmith has a mechanical fault. Ooh, hold the fucking phone. What is our mechanical fault? We have a powertrain, or our ERS has failed. So overheating, curbs, and condition. Okay. Okay, Aerosmith, avoid high-risk curbs and drive in clean air. Shit, so it's our turn to be battling an issue here. It is the right time for us to come in for a pit stop, so let's go into a fresh set of rubber. Let's just burn what your mama gave us. So as much as we were poking fun at other drivers, we have now picked up a major ERS issue, which gives us a reduced charge rate. That isn't great. That really, really isn't great. So that's kind of sprung out of nowhere. Thank you for the ping there, Mono. Yeah, we'll be having another advert break. It is 2 minutes of adverts every 45 minutes. or 40 minutes, I think. So hopefully you can bear with them for just 2 minutes of advertising, which keeps me TOS compliant and also helps support the channel. So they'll be getting going in about 70 seconds, so hopefully I get to see you on the other side of those. For just now, we're going to keep our eyes very eagerly on Raven Aerosmith. She is about to dive into the pit lane here, and we are going to see if we can get a new set of tires for a halfway decent.
Give us a bit more lift off, please.
Yeah, for a halfway decent pit stop time. Our team isn't necessarily great at yieldy pit stops, but we'll need to see. We'll need to see how this goes. So 2.7 seconds is our best so far. .7 again. Fine. Cool, so this puts us down in 21st place. So we're still ahead of Zhao, which is quite nice, actually. I'm curious why... Oh, yellow is somewhere. Sector 2.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Ooh, got a crash. Multiple cars crashed. This is Logan Sargent. And one of the Hasses. Ooh. That's fine, that's a little bit of wheel to wheel.
And you
that
can
is
just
a little bit
feel
of wheel
the
to wheel.
frustration from the...
So after a little bit of wheel to wheel action, Sargent has picked up another fault. Yeah, we'll see what that does for his race. Ricardo is now on his optimal strategy. Let's go onto these hard tires. Now let's just burn what we have been given.
Yep, box confirmed.
Hulkenberg overtakes Ricardo. Yeah, that's kind of fine. Investigation. So the collision between Magnussen and Sargent has been determined to be a racing incident, which is fine. Fine for us anyway. Okay. I was really hoping that would be a safety car. But alas, not. So where we were expecting to have quite a fair bit of tire life for Daniel Ricciardo, actually if I was paying better attention, I really should have brought Daniel Ricciardo in a lap early. I do wish I was paying attention there.
Daniel pit lane.
Okay, let's see what Daniel Ricciardo gets. So his last stop was a 2.9 seconder. Let's see what this one is. Beautiful. Okay, here we go for Daniel Ricciardo. Onto the hard tire for our final pit stop of the race. A 2.6. 2.6. Serviceable. Absolutely serviceable. So all of the people in front of us, I think, will definitely be pitting again. So we're reasonably happy with this one so far. And Aerosmith gets overtaken by Zhao, but that's not entirely unexpected right now. So at lap 40, this is fine. So both of our drivers are lapped, which means we are definitely working to this -1 strategy, which is fine. Do you know what? I'm not going to commit any resources to Aerosmith's top up. Because there's no point. There is absolutely no point. But what I am going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to leave you to the dulcet tones of Formula 1 for a hot minute. And we are going to... I'm going to go for a little bit of a pit stop. Let's go from Yuki Tsunoda's point of view, huh? I'm back. Oh. Well, we're still watching this battle between Yuki Tsunoda and Carlos Sainz. Let's head back out of the helmet cam and see what the script is for our people. So poor Aerosmith with her mechanical fault is now relegated to the arse end of the grid, which is kind of unfortunate. I wonder... God, I really wonder if there's a world... Is there a world where I don't stop Aerosmith again? Yeah, it would be so tight. No, okay, let's just not update that. Okay, Aerosmith can push. Oh shit, I didn't realize we'd left her on that. Okay, that's a big problem. Okay, let's just conserve. Conserve and be aggressive. Okay, so Ricciardo's down in 18th place on his little hard tires. We'll get ahead of Bottas when he pits again. And we'll get ahead of Gasly when he pits again. Maybe ahead of Hulkenberg. Probably not ahead of Hulkenberg, actually. Actually, even Gasly's pretty marginal as well. We just need to see how this all goes. So we're on lap 46, so we have now less than 20 laps to go before the end of this race. Charles Leclerc is leading this race from the damaged Oscar Piastri in second. Max Verstappen is in third, 9 seconds adrift. Carlos Sainz is 10 seconds adrift in 4th place, fighting off Sergio Perez, who is in a critically wounded car. Yuki Tsunoda is 1 second behind him in 6th, with Hamilton in 7th. Lando Norris is in 8th, with Alonso desperately chasing him down in 9th. Russell 10th, with Stroll in 11th. 25 seconds, that's the biggest gap we have on the field right now. Hulkenberg has found his way back up into 12th place, but is fighting off Iwasa for that position. 14th goes to Gasly, who is a second and a half to the good of his teammate Esteban Ocon. Bottas a second behind, and Alexander Albon absolutely on his Starman in 17th. Ricciardo is also on his own. And Logan Sargent is also on his own. Magnussen is in 20th place, fighting off from Zhao, and Aerosmith, unfortunately, with the damage to her ERS, we need to try our hardest to prolong this tire life wherever we can get it. So I'm quite happy we go back to balance with our fuel use. Ooh, the Hamilton-Norris battle is starting to kick up. Norris has the DRS, but can't find a way past Lewis Hamilton. Don't know why everything just got really fucking quiet there. That was kind of weird. Let's see. Perez, with his damaged tires, is in the pit. He's going to finish the race on a set of mediums, which is perfectly possible from here. Hamilton has hit a cliff, actually. That is why Norris is hounding him so badly. Are you ready for a can crack? Are you ready for the can crack? Can crack. And Aerosmith gets a free position courtesy of Logan Sargent's pit stop. So if there's a safety car here, I would say we pit Aerosmith. I don't even know if I have anything else to give Daniel Ricciardo. So our ERS has a fault. Compound condition. So Raven Aerosmith. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything we can particularly do for Aerosmith.
No, that's a slow pit stop there.
That's unfortunate. So Hamilton comes in for a pit stop onto the hard tires for his final pit stop of the race. And it's the rear left. The rear left, they can't get it right. He is absolutely stuck. Of course. What a hero. So Hamilton, oh, that very almost could have cost him and his teammate an issue there. Oh, in fact, no, they've already finished their stop, so actually it very possibly has. Oh, that's a hard yikes.
Stop the lift off, please.
Yep.
Yikes. So Russell very possibly suffered for that as well, which isn't good for him. Magnussen will shortly be arriving in the pit lane as well for his stop. Not sure exactly when. Oh, yellows. Oh. What happened there? Logan Sargent
Right then,
suffers a
take
lockup.
look now this is Logan Sargent.
So his
Things
brand
look
new
fine
set of
here.
tires, and
the
he just
car
locks up.
fails to respond.
That is unfortunate. So he's going to take in 13% tire life out of those hard tires, which really isn't good for him.
Sorry, we need a bit more lift off where you can.
At all.
Okay.
So Aerosmith can effectively afford to burn her tires. I still think we stop her. Yeah, okay. Might delay her pit stop by a couple of laps. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we're barely getting any charge out of this engine, which is super unfortunate for Aerosmith. Super unfortunate. Ricardo, we're not really making any progress on Hulkenberg. The only hope that we're going to get, I think, is when Gasly and Bottas pit, and they will pit, but then it's going to be a challenge to keep them behind us, really. Aerosmith has caught back onto the end of Magnussen, whose tires have hit the cliff. She really needs to find a way past. Hopefully she'll do it on the DRS here. There we go. So on the DRS pass, she finds a clean way past, and somebody else is coming into lap. That is one of the Red Bulls, probably Perez. Indeed it is. So she finds a way past there. Okay, so let's see here. So we've used a set of this one. Used a set of mediums. Fine. So I could potentially pit Ricardo for a set of softs. I think actually holding on to 18th place is going to be really difficult for us. I don't actually necessarily see a world where it happens.
Feedback on tires when you can.
Front tire's just picking up a bit of vibration. All okay, but it's built.
I'm trying to strategize. So these two are almost certainly going to go onto a set of softs, which will see them to the end of the race. The problem is we've only got a scuffed set of softs. So if we change tire onto the softer tire, we're going to have to do it a few laps after these guys do it. And I think that's honestly going to be a hard ask. Yeah, I think that's definitely going to be a hard ask. Okay, not really any major battles going on track for a little bit, so let's just increase our time and see what the script is here. Oh, Aerosmith is finally managing to catch up to people, but we keep dropping back from Hulkenberg, which is slightly annoying. Let's just use our ERS. So, and there we go, we've got confirmation of 15 laps to go, and Charles Leclerc has picked up a mechanical.
As far as we can tell, they've got a fault with the car.
But once again, it's not telling us what it is, annoyingly. And Magnussen locks
Here's the replay.
up.
Okay, so heading into turn 1 here.
So Magnussen, who's just pitted for a fresh set of tyres,
Just unable to control the...
unfortunately is going to end up taking quite a lot of life out of them, unfortunately. So many faults this race, and yet so little impact. Do you know, I'm actually just thinking that, Mono. There has been so many mechanical faults, but it doesn't matter. Like, Perez has got a terminal fault. Terminal is basically, you know, you retire the car. And he's just, you know, he's in 6th place. He's doing okay. Oscar Piastri, who's got a major fault, is in the lead of this race. But he's about to get ganked by Bottas, who has successfully unlapped himself. I think if we get a safety car here, I would definitely pit both my cars. So Bottas is in the pit. This is going to gift a position to Daniel Ricciardo. So this is kind of game on for us, really. 15 laps soft? Yeah, if there was a safety car. The problem is I don't have a sticker set of softs. Oh, that was almost a collision in the pit lane. Also, oh, actually, fuck it, that's pretty shitty. Gasly. There we go. That's a nicer camera view. Okay, so Bottas and Gasly are going to come out behind Ricciardo, but they are going to be on a new set of soft rubber. So it's going to be game on us to really stay ahead. We're going to be hard pressed to stay ahead, actually. If we lose both places, that is acceptable. It's technically acceptable. Okay, Aerosmith, you are going to pit for a new set of softs next lap. Okay, once we get to like the 5-second mark, I want Ricciardo to start using his ERS. So let's just keep us in top-up mode for the time being, because they are, let's be honest, they are going to catch up to the back of us, both Bottas and Gasly. In fact, that's 4 seconds a lap, the difference between us. Well, actually, no, that's a pit stop lap. Well, we'll wait and see what the next, like, full speed lap is. But yeah, I think we are going to be pretty hard pressed to do this. One thing we can do with Ricciardo is we can also give him a little bit more fuel, which is something that we can definitely do. Oh, so Aerosmith's actually almost catching up to the back of Zhao, but both of these cars are going to have to pit stop again. And Zhao, I think, will take the victory, because he's going to go on to a set of softs here, and then that's going to go to fuck us. Aerosmith, I think, because of this technical issue, I think we are going to finish in 22nd place with Aerosmith, unfortunately. Yeah, okay. Ricciardo, it's time. It's time, Ricciardo.
On click overtake, please.
It's time, it's time, it's time. Push, push, push. Push with fuel, push with ERS. So with 12 laps to go, we can only go to minus 1.4. We just need to bear that in mind. So Zhao comes out onto a set of softs, which is fine. And here comes Raven Aerosmith from 20th place, from 19th place, sorry. Ooh, yellows. I swear to God if this is Ricciardo. Oh, somebody's had a spin. I said it was Aerosmith.
There's a yellow flag now.
Oh, it was Zhao. Oh, well there goes his tire life. There goes his tire life advantage. Get it, Runja.
I need a new pet after that.
Mono, it's your moment.
The way the team had hoped today.
It's your moment.
For sure.
We've had an underwear moment. God, that's funny. That is funny. The timing on that was fucking perfect. Okay, so Aerosmith is going to be coming in this lap for a brand new set of tires. Here's hoping this is a good thing. In terms of, oh.
I'm really sorry, we need a bit of lift off where you can.
Okay, Bottas is caught all the way back up to Ricardo, so this is going to be game it on to see if he gets past. Meanwhile, for Aerosmith, it's time to see what our pit stop strategy can do. Let's see if we can get any good screenies. Now there's a shit angle for screenshots. Another 2.7. Well, they're nothing if not consistent, but they're not massively fast. Okay, this is going to put us out. Oh, in front of Magnussen. Oh, that's massive. That is actually fucking monumental. The only problem is I might have to do a little bit more fuel conservation on Aerosmith. We'll need to see. Alright, let's go for this. Bottas! No, Bottas is alongside. Fine, okay. That was almost a mathematical certainty. But the thing is, Bottas's tires are going to disappear faster than Ricardo's tires are.
We just keep the head down and we do as best as we can, okay?
Yeah, so there might be a world where we can catch back up to Bottas, although he's already a second and a half to the goods, so maybe not. Let's push with our tire use here.
Let's lift off, please.
Let's just tell Daniel Ricciardo to give it all we've got, because if we can keep ahead of Pierre Gasly, this will be quite good. Actually, what is our... Okay, we're not -2 yet, that's kind of annoying.
And keep an eye on the battery.
Ah, we've ran out of ERS, that's unfortunate. Okay, Zhao is caught back up to the back of Aerosmith. He's trying the outside line, he's actually going to make it work. That is pretty unfortunate. There's a confirmation of 10 laps to go for us in Spain. Oof. Yeah, we really need to get these tires up to temperature. And there it is, Gasly gets past Daniel Ricciardo. That's unfortunate. What we need is a last second crash. We need a last lap crash between somebody in order to, you know.
That's okay. Sergeant behind you.
In order to try and regain places, because Ricciardo is where he needs to be, but Aerosmith needs to gain up 2 places, which I honestly don't think is going to happen. Do you know what? Fuck the CRS unit, am I right? Let's throw caution to the wind and see if we can't make up some time. We'll give Aerosmith, let's call it 2 laps to see if we can catch up to the back of Zhao. And bicycle pedals in the cockpit for next race, yeah. Yeah, for sure, on that one. Okay, Zhao is caught back to the end, to the back plate of Magnussen. Okay, by giving Aerosmith some juice. Oh, actually, Aerosmith is about to get lapped twice. Okay, I think we can actually very possibly throw fuel use caution to the wind. For Aerosmith. Okay, we've caught to the back end of this. We don't have ERS, but you know what? Fuck it. Fuck the curbs. Fuck the tires. Fuck everything. God, we're almost in that DRS range. Yeah, Ricardo, unfortunately, I can't give him anything more. It's just a case of holding on until the end. Nobody else has got any pit stops to do, so I think 18 is indeed where we are going to finish. Aerosmith, did we get DRS there? We did! Oh, we did. This is huge for Aerosmith. This is huge for Aerosmith. Okay, do you know what? Fuck the curbs. Fuck the curbs. We're now caught right back to the end of this. Let's just... yeah. We'll throw away the ERS. Let's just see if Aerosmith can make anything happen here. Indeed, she's already going for the inside line on Zhao. She's got the inside line. Can she make it work? Indeed she can. That's absolutely monumental from Aerosmith. See, she can race. If I can, you know, if she was more confident with the car, it would be much better. But when she's not restricted by something, she can race real good. So we're now ahead of Zhao, which is huge. We should be able to get ahead of Magnussen, and that'll net us a free component, basically. But here's the thing, that is Max Verstappen, who despite his catastrophic lockup early in the race, has found his way back into the lead of this race. So everyone is getting blue flagged here. As a sight you don't particularly see. So he gets past, and he's going to get past Aerosmith right here, right now. So we can burn fuel. We can burn fuel like it does not matter. Ooh, God, okay, that was messy. Oh, that was really messy. Jesus Christ. Okay, Aerosmith lost that place, but we've gained one. Lost one, gained one. Okay, fine. We have to get past Zhao again, and I'm giving her the fuel to do it. I'm giving her the fuel to do it. She's going to try the inside line again. This is where she got past Zhao last time, but she didn't quite get that same overlap. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Unfortunately, the Ferrari of Leclerc is probably going to cause a little bit of an issue for us. We'll need to see the blue flags come. And Aerosmith is going to try and follow Leclerc in order to get the DRS. Yellows. Why is there yellows? Is that Magnussen had a lockup? Magnussen runs wide. Okay, there we go.
And keep an eye on the fuel, please.
Understood.
Okay, so both of our drivers, so Ricciardo is running to strategy -1 and Aerosmith is running to strategy -2. Both of our drivers are within limits of fuel. Both of our drivers are within limits of tires. We're giving Aerosmith everything we can to try and get past Zhao. Unfortunately, Zhao is getting the DRS of the Ferrari of Leclerc. So we need to wait for the Ferrari to get a little bit further up the road before we can see Aerosmith attempt an overtake. I think she's going to be able to do it though. We're sacrificing that ERS percentage to try and hopefully get some on-track position, which will be good. I think Daniel Ricciardo's race is pretty much run. I think we basically just, yeah. He's not going to get overtaken by Sargent. And yeah, I doubt we're going to overtake Gasly. I doubt we're going to be in a position where we can overtake Gasly. Aerosmith's getting frustrated because the overtake is failing. The only problem here is we keep being blue flagged by various cars, which isn't necessarily the most ideal situation in the world. And Magnussen has picked up damage, which is a bit unfortunate for Magnussen. Come on, Aerosmith, I believe. Is that Ocon? That is Ocon that is right in front of Zhao. Ah, okay, that's kind of problematic. That's problematic because that is giving Zhao the DRS, whereas Aerosmith does have the DRS, but it's a much harder ask for her to catch up to the back end of this one. Oh, and Zhao unlaps himself on Esteban Ocon, which is interesting to see. Yuki Tsunoda picks up a mechanical fault, which, as we say, means absolutely nothing. See? You're not weird, you just don't appreciate your humor. Do you know, Mono? You're right.
6 more laps.
You're right there. Okay, can we pass Esteban Ocon? Let's see if we can. Because that would allow us to catch up to Zhao. We'll need to see if we can or not, though. All we need is that 20th place. If we can get that 20th place, we get an extra $300,000, which is good for us. It is Max Verstappen who is in a lead of this race, 3.5 seconds to the good from Leclerc, with Sainz in 3rd, Piastri in 4th, Norris in 5th for your top 10. Everyone's basically on their own except for a battle between Alonso and Hamilton. And then it's basically down at the Team Potato end of the grid. So Ocon has picked up a mechanical fault, but we need to see if we can overtake him, because that is the only way that we are going to get ourselves past Zhao. Is if we can find a way to overtake him. Oh, never mind, the blue flags have kicked in.
5 more laps.
Okay.
Ooh, our tires are running hot. Tires are running really hot. Kind of throwing caution to the wind with Aerosmith a little bit. But the board's here, so we want to see them get places. Zhao is once again trying to unlap himself, which is an absolute embugger. And so he does unlap himself. Fuck. God damn it. This isn't really necessarily going particularly well for us. Okay, 3 laps to go. The only other commanding battle on track is Fernando Alonso catching down to Lewis Hamilton. And Aerosmith is out of DRS range on Zhao, but it doesn't matter because she's within DRS range of Ocon. God, this is so frustrating. We need the blue flags to kick in for Zhao in a really unfortunate place that allows Aerosmith to just sail past. But I can see, I think that is the 2. Oh, there's now a battle on for 3rd place. Now a battle for 3rd place. Come on, Ocon, get past Zhao. I want this 20th place, goddammit. I honestly don't think we're gonna get it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it. We're watching this fight between Sainz and Piastri here. Piastri on the softer rubber, half a second behind Carlos Sainz, fighting for that final podium position. Now, when these 2 cars reach our cars, this might be quite interesting, because this might present that blue flag opportunity. Aerosmith is attempting to unlap herself, and indeed she is unlapping herself. Oh, there is yellow somewhere though. But no safety car, that's unfortunate. So with Zhao about to hit the cliff, we have only a couple of laps to see if we can get on top. 2.8 is our limit for Aerosmith. We really want to try and get within DRS range of Zhao. But here come the blue flags from that fucking Ferrari and McLaren battle. That's unfortunate. That is real unfortunate. So blue flag. She will get out of the way. And Max Verstappen now goes on to the final lap of this race. So this is going to be one and done for Aerosmith. Who is actually failing to get out of the way of these cars. We actually needed to do this quickly. We needed to do this quickly to allow them to catch up to Bottas, to Zhao, because that was the only way that was going to happen. So we'll let the Ferrari pass, that's fine. Now let's see what happens with Bottas when they catch up. This is going to be a last lap, last corner kind of absolute chaos affair.
2 more laps.
Okay, understood.
So there's the blue flags. One of them gets past. And there's the other. There's the third. Can Aerosmith follow them through? Yes! Yes, she can! Yes! Oh, but it's side by side. It's absolutely side by side. And Zhao does have the outside line, but he has to get relegated behind. Oh, on the fucking halfway through the final lap of this fucking race. Aerosmith gets into 20th place. Can she hold it? So Max Verstappen is going to come round. He takes the checkered flag. The light panels will go, so all the drivers everywhere in the circuit knows that the checkered flag is flying.
Over the finish line.
Can Aerosmith hold it? Well, Zhaz hit the cliff, so he's not going to be able to get it back. 20th place. Never thought I'd be so happy to fight for 20th place. Jesus Christ. Well, there it is. And then here is going to come Daniel Ricciardo in order to take 18th place. So both of our drivers get their objectives. Thank God for that. Thank God for that.
Okay, we take the flag.
So not an outstanding result for us, but not a terrible result either. Can definitely work with that. Can definitely work with that one. So we're just waiting for Stroll and Dewasa to take the checkered flag, and we'll get to see the results.
And that's another race done for Fernando Alonso.
A P9 finish today and some points on the board.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
Win number 5 is in the bag. They pulled out all the stops, pushing hard to earn that victory.
And by the looks of things here in Barcelona, the party's only just beginning. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
It's going to be a mixed picture.
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
Fuck you, Karun. Fuck you.
And with that, our time in Barcelona is done.
Next time, the teams will be forging ahead at full throttle through the Styrian forest. The Austrian Grand Prix is right around the corner.
Woo, Austria! Okay. So, not a good result for our team. Daniel Ricciardo lost 4 places to finish 18th, and Raven Aerosmith did gain 1 to finish 20th. Max Verstappen started pole, and after a bit of drama in between, does win the race. Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, and Sainz all gained places to take 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, respectively. In the Drivers' World Championship, Max Verstappen extends his lead, and Lewis Hamilton overtakes his teammate George Russell for 7th in the championship. Down the potato end of the grid, there is no particular change, with Daniel Ricciardo remaining in 12th and Raven Aerosmith remaining in 19th. In the Constructors' Championship, there is once again no change, although RB Racing does extend their gap to Hibble F1. So that is kind of that one. Haas is the only team that is currently getting grannied. Moving on to the Fastest Pit Stop Championship. We once again do not feature, although we didn't have any pit stop disasters this time. Alpine does move ahead of Ferrari. We will get some money for this, which is at least somewhat good. So our slowest area was the raising of the car. Yeah, so run as I like to call it. Race car, used tires, new tires. Fine, okay. Both of our drivers did thankfully reach their objective, which nets us 700,000 dealers, which is pretty good, and that is going to end the Spanish Grand Prix. Okay, so now that we are back, let's see what the board thought of us. We would like to thank you for hosting the board at the Spanish Grand Prix, despite the disappointing result. Aww. Has reduced confidence in your leadership. Aww. No. We did okay, guys. Yeah, see, in terms of strategy, we expected to finish 21st, and our best position was 18, so it was above target. Aww. That's annoying. Okay, yeah. So expected finish was 21st and 22nd. So we did okay. We did okay. Okay. Fine. So let's have a look at our... So our ERS needs to be changed over on Daniel Ricciardo's car. And our gearbox needs to be changed over on Ricciardo's car. The engine... we'll change it over. We'll go for a new set of things. So that ERS has a fault, so let's change that one over. We're not going to use that again unless we have to. We'll change the gearbox over to a new gearbox, and the engine... Yeah, that engine's doing okay, actually. We may as well stick with this engine. Okay, so there's not really very much for us to do. We do have a new research period, though. So Monza is in... So a downforce circuit, a balanced circuit. Oh, there's a lot of balanced circuits coming up. That's kind of annoying, actually. Monza is in 60 days, so let's go to our research. So let's design a front wing. So let's get a good quality front wing. And the design focus is going to be... Wait, why can't I change the down... Why can't I change the design focus? Huh? Oh, design focus. Okay, so balance, high speed performance, low speed performance, cooling, aerodynamics. So we want... Okay, let's do high speed performance. And the development of this, so we can do 5. It'll be 32 days, so this will be ready for Monza. Okay, so let's just do... I wish there was a notes tab for this. Okay, but set 3 is going to be high speed performance, not low speed performance like we thought. So let's then do design a front wing. And we're going to just max out the rest of this. We don't have the resources. We don't have the resources to do multiple, like, strategies. So, high speed performance. Okay, boom. Now let's get the rest of these on. So 32 days. Is there anything we need? We've got 4 chassis, 4 rear wings, 4 side pods. Yeah, okay, we're actually doing pretty good there in that regard. Yeah, okay, happy with that. I don't really think there's anything left for us to do, really. So we'll have an email to tell us that the front wing is manufactured. How are we doing for finances, actually? I should probably check at that one. Spending breakdown. What is the cost cap? Okay, there's 87 million of the cost cap remaining. That's fine. That's fine. Well. With that in mind, I think it's about to be time for the Austrian Grand Prix. Now, is this a sprint weekend? It is a sprint weekend. Okay. Well, okay then. That does change things a little bit. Okay, so Austria. This may mean that we do this in 2 parts. Okay, so Austria does 71 laps to it. Actually, let's just do it on this one. So, race preview for Austria. Oh. Okay, hang on a minute. Austria. So the lap record is 1:05.6. Best strategy is typically... Oh, it doesn't tell us. Yeah, it doesn't tell us. Historic powertrain usage. Austria. Oh, do you know, I need to just wait. Right. Okay. So, Ruben Allard. Let's offer to renew this contract. So, open to negotiation. Oh god, that's a big ass salary, Jesus Christ. So his current salary is 1,500,000. So next season... Oh, we can pay you slightly less. Wait, what? Okay, let's offer at the high end here. Can we do a lump sum bonus? Oh, we can, okay, yeah. Actually, the lump sum bonus doesn't really make a lot of sense. Okay, let's offer that contract. So we'll see if we can pay him less to stay with us. I imagine he'll probably say no. Okay, who's the other one? And it's Charles Walker, who is the race engineer. As much as he is unhappy with us, yeah, okay. Let's offer him another contract. So next season... Let's try down here and see what he comes up with. Okay, that is that done. Let's get ready for the Austrian Grand Prix. Here we go. Go time. So it's a balanced circuit, low high-speed performance. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the safety car chance at Austria is 75%. Pen's ever so slightly broken. I don't know what's fucking happened to it. Okay, so 71 laps. The best strategy is going to be a 2-stop. The pit losses are 27 seconds under normal racing and 13 seconds for a safety car. Expected strategy is a 2-stop. So, let's get to it, shall we? So 18th or higher. And we'll do 20th or higher. Let's just see what we can come up with. And let's head to Austria. Now, because of the time, we've already been streaming for 3 hours.
Welcome
hang
along
on,
to the
listen
spectacular setting of Austria. Set in the Austrian mountains, the Red Bull Ring offers fantastic views and thrilling racing. Originally built in 1970, the circuit has been part of the F1 season in its current format since 2014.
In this round, the teams have 2 races to contend with both a sprint and a Grand Prix offering the chance to bag some championship points.
Our weekend action starts here.
Alright. Okay. So because this is a sprint weekend, we only get one practice session and then we're straight into sprint qualifying. So we're going to keep our main drivers in the cars. And we're just gonna get ready to head out, I think. Now, as far as it. Okay, Ricardo, on we go. Aerosmith, on we go. Okay, so our cars are going to go out and about, and let's see what the script is there. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, we're at 3 insights for Ricardo.
Everything else okay with the car?
At the moment, I'd say it's a bit of a struggle.
Alright, let's get Ricardo in.
Copy that.
Daniel, pit lane.
Stop in front of the garage.
Okay, let's get this all reconfigured. Oh, actually, that's okay. Oh, come on, phone. This isn't the time to be a fucking dick. Okay, let's go for here. Let's bring you out to here. Let's bring the anti-roll distribution to here. Bring you back a little bit more. And then let's send a tow here. Let's see how this works. Okay. Let's see what the script is here. Looks like Aerosmith is coming into the garage as well. Alright, Aerosmith is back in, so let's see what we can do for her car. Oh, she didn't actually get full full knowledge on what she wants. Which is actually slightly irritating. Fuck it, let's just hold out this and see what the script is, I guess. Alright, let's get back onto time skip. Need to try and nail these strategies. We're driving a bit of a wounded car at the there's a few people that are driving wounded cars around the place at the minute. Oh, Leclerc's mechanical woes have worsened. Although I am probably going to run out of tire before these guys get their knowledge. Okay. Oh. Okay, well, we fucking nailed that. That was not particularly anticipated. Let's wind this back. Let's wind this to there. And then this to here. No, we need to change the traction, actually. Let's give us a little bit more traction. Let's then use the toe to adjust that. Let's try this on for size. This is a really good one for Daniel Ricciardo, though. We do need to change tires, though, because we're only on... well, I can make it work, I suppose. Okay. No, do you know what? Let's just get Aerosmith back out again. No. Tire use conserve. Okay, call car in. Let's get Aerosmith back in. God, that took her so long to get that final fucking number. Okay, so we are at 89% for Aerosmith. So actually, we did really okay with this, all things considered. Let's just max out this and see what we can get up to. We'll give her a set of softs. Let's get her out of there.
We okay on temperatures?
I don't care about tire temperatures, Ricardo.
Keep temperature in your tires.
Shut up, son. Okay, let's get Aerosmith back out and see what we can get up to. Is that checkered flag? No, I don't care about tires. I don't care about tire use. Jesus fucking Christ.
Copy.
We can stay out until the end of the fucking session.
Okay, we take the flag.
So here is the end of the session. And Aerosmith just isn't getting any insights in her own fucking car. Jesus Christ, Aerosmith is an absolute bane of my life right now. Shit. We fucked up here.
Welcome everyone, qualifying for the sprint awaits us, and we're raring to get going.
So because we didn't switch them back to the highest known strategy that they had, what that basically means is they have an untested setup. Which means their confidence is dog shit. You know what? I think... Hang on. No. Oh, fuck. We didn't save before. Oh, well, fine. We're committed to it. Fine. I was gonna say it's a stupid mechanic, so I don't mind save scumming it, but, yeah, fuck it. Too late. Too fucking late. Okay. Alright, let's go for qualifying. Is there anything I can set up for... Can't believe you almost witnessed that heresy. Hey, I have no problem with save scumming if the game is objectively wrong, okay? Okay, let's go for a bit more balance of a setup for Aerosmith's car. These races are going to be absolutely fucking bullshit. Well, let's buckle up, kids. Let's buckle up, kids. Oh, actually, fuel. How much fuel do we use? Actually, we need to look at Aerosmith's car. So 1.4 kilograms a lap. Fine. Lap. 1.4, 1.4, 1.4, 1.4. We'll call a margin of 1, so 0, 1.2, 2.4, 3.6. Okay, let's get qualifying underway for the shits and fucking gigs. Ah, this is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad, guys. We just need to get these guys out here for as many laps as we can. Aerosmith, go. Oh, this is gonna be bullshit. This is gonna be actually bullshit. We need a red flag to save us, is what we fucking need. Yeah.
You need to stay negative in your in-lap, please.
Bitch, I'm incredibly negative.
Daniel, pit lane.
Okay. Oh, we only got one set of tires, so yeah, it's basically just going to be a case of fuel and send out. We can't even change tires. Or just throw caution to the wind, get these guys out. Okay, let's do Take 2 Electric Boogaloo. So Ricardo and Aerosmith are faster, and faster.
And we're P16.
So Ricardo's actually into peak performance, and Aerosmith is very high as well. Okay, so this is good. This is good. Can't believe you almost witnessed that, Harris. Oh god, this is going to be really marginal if we can get these guys in and out in time. This is going to be an absolutely fucking clutch if we can. So 1.4 kg. Okay, Ricardo's in. Reconfigure. Let's get that fuel load sorted and let's get him back out there. Ricardo, out you go. Aerosmith, out you go. So although the tires have worn a bit more than we would like, hopefully we have at least given the drivers the confidence to put in a better lap than they have. Let's see what the script is. So on the flying lap now for Daniel Ricciardo, it's faster, slower, and faster, but we don't advance. We don't advance, and Aerosmith also doesn't advance. She was slower across the board, so that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. So it's going to be a case... So Aerosmith is going to be at least 20th place. We'll need to see where we end up here. So Zhao and Sargent aren't improving. So this might be a 20th place start for us. So checkered flag flies and Sargent is in the pit lane, so he takes the checkered flag. He will not improve, so we will be at least 20th place. 21st place, sorry. But Stroll and Tsunoda are on faster laps. Oh, and they're running together. Oh no, they're not running together. They've got somebody? Bottas? Oh, Bottas is on a belter, so Stroll is probably going to put in a belter. That's a fast lap. Oh no! Oh, Stroll just got cucked. Oh, Stroll, buddy boy, he just got absolutely fucking cucked. So Tsunoda goes really fast, and that does push Ricciardo out. And Stroll does not. And Aerosmith is not on a faster lap, so... yeah. Dang, that's unfortunate for Stroll. So Ricciardo's going to start 17th and Aerosmith starts 20th. And that's qualifying over. So at the end of sprint qualifying 3, we see Max Verstappen on pole of this race. That's kind of it, really.
We're back, and the action is set to get even better today as the drivers go racing in the sprint.
Play-Doh people!
The big draw today is the opportunity to grab some extra championship points. After all, they could make the difference when the season comes to a close.
So who will reach the peak and who has a mountain to climb here at the Austrian Sprint?
Okay, alright. So here we go, it's time for the sprint race here. Ooh. That is unfortunate for Daniel Ricciardo. We can't really change his setup except for the front wing. And I don't think it's a good I don't think it's a good idea to change the front wing. This I think is as good as we're gonna get. Okay. So looking at Aerosmith. Yeah, okay. So as long as we stay above that line, we should be okay. I'm not going to underfuel our cars for the sprint race. Her setup was better than we expected, actually, so that's all pretty good there. Okay, fine. Okay, I think what we do here is we'll go to the driver options and deploy, and driver options, deploy. Okay, nice and simple strategizing for today. Let's get the Australian sprint race underway. Here we go.
Austria, we're all ready to go for the sprint. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Keep that position if you can, please.
Alright, go for it, Ricciardo. Go for it. Get you some places. Oh wow, we just absolutely fucking screwed over Hulkenberg. Oh god, that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Well then, we have been gaining places. Oh, we push Albon slightly wide there. There's a lot of toing and froing. But from 17th and 21st, we've done okay in this opening lap. Yeah, we've done really okay in this opening lap, actually. So, the Austrian Grand Prix, as we can see, has 3 DRS zones. We'll need to see what we can do with them. There is a 75% chance of a safety car. So, you know, we'll need to factor that in mind. So DRS is now enabled, but unfortunately Daniel Ricciardo doesn't get it. And already at the start of lap 1, Alexander Albon has picked up a mechanical fault. Do we have any insight on what kind of mechanical fault it is?
Why are we giving so much?
It sounds like he's eating. I don't know what clipping is. Fine. So this is going to be game on Daniel Ricciardo to try and catch up to George Russell in front of him, although that is a Mercedes, so that's going to be a hard ask of a task. Oh, oh! Well, they went inside each other. Holy shit. In my Christian racetrack, we have 2 people inside each other. That's a hard yikes for me, dog. That's a hard yikes for me. So Aerosmith is within DRS range of Sargent and Stroll in front of us, so she's game on for getting overtakes. And actually Ricciardo has managed to close this gap down a little bit. Jesus ain't taking the wheel. No. Jesus has left this particular shitty show. God, we're so close to DRS. We're so close to DRS. Come on, Ricciardo, I believe in you. I believe! No, Ricciardo doesn't get DRS, and now the ERS battery is empty. This is really rough. We're so close to that DRS window, and we're just not making it happen. Aerosmith, however, does get past Logan Sargent. Let's see how it
Now, this was
happens.
at turn 1.
Nice.
The opportunity begging to be taken.
So on the start-finish straight, we do manage to use DRS to get down that inside line. Nice. Nice, good going. Alright, that's enough fuel burn.
Reminder, a little bit of lift off where you can.
Understood.
That's as much resources as I can give them. Oh, but Ricardo is now on the back of Ocon. That's unfortunate. And Aerosmith gets past Albon as well. That would have been in the first DRS zone. Why the fuck does Daniel Ricciardo sound like he's on the other side of the fucking world?
Okay.
This is a weirdly racy performance from Raven Aerosmith. This is kind of weird to see, all things considered. But Daniel Ricciardo has finally found himself in the mix. But here's the question, can we find a way past Esteban Ocon? So in a sprint race, it's only 8th and above that gets points, so the chances of us getting there... Oh, he does! Down the inside line at the end of the start-finish straight, we find a way past Esteban Ocon. Daniel Ricciardo is going to be feeling pretty good about himself right now, and indeed he is.
So we are P14.
Let's go to standard tire use for both of our cars and try and hold on to this tire life, as we get told by our minions that Yuki Tsunoda has picked up a mechanical fault as well. So Ricardo is there or thereabouts within... okay, we lost a place again on Aerosmith. That's okay. Effectively, the result of this doesn't matter because we're unlikely to score any points, and we won't... we don't get any race bonuses from finishing these races, so pretty happy to just ignore this. Here comes Iwasa on Aerosmith, but here comes Aerosmith on Albon. Unfortunately, nothing happened. Unfortunately, the downside to there being a 75% chance of safety car is there is a chance that the car that causes the safety car is my driver, so that is something we need to bear in mind. I thought I just heard some tire screeches. Ricardo finds himself in 13th place now. He's doing really well.
Right, let's have a look now. Around turn 3, the gap opens up for them.
So that is a DRS pass for Daniel Ricciardo to get himself up into 13th place. I did hear tire screeches. There was a lockup. There was a lockup for Esteban Ocon. There it is, folks. There it is. And we just tune into Raven Aerosmith as she finds a way past Alexander Albon. So both Hibble F1 cars are fucking turning up the wake today. Which is weird. They obviously knew that they had bad qualifying and they took that personally. Unfortunately, Ricardo is going to be hard-pressed to catch up to the back end of George Russell, so this is now going to be a defensive sprint for the next, say, 20 laps. As Gasly uses the DRS to come up the inside, he does make it work. Can he hold on to that position? No, he has to back out of it, actually, allowing Ricardo to get past. Oh, thank you, Mono. Yeah, folks, in about 3 minutes' time, we're going to be hitting up with a little ad break. As we see Gasly finally get past Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo is sticking with it, though they are side by side. And Daniel Ricciardo does get the better run with the longer line and manages to just sail on past. But this is going to be the order of the day for Daniel Ricciardo. This is just going to be a wheel-to-wheel battle until the race ends, pretty much. Same for Aerosmith, all things considered. Yes, we are going to be popping to an ad break in about 3 minutes' time. It's just 2 minutes of ad, folks. Hopefully you can bear with them. Keeps me TOS compliant, helps support the channel. So 3 minutes' time, you'll see 2 minutes of adverts, and hopefully you will stick with them to see that I'll see you on the other side. Perez seems to have picked up some battle damage. I'm not really sure how that happened. That is quite interesting. God, Daniel Ricciardo. This is going to have to be the defense of the century from Daniel Ricciardo. the fuck is messaging me at nearly midnight? Oh. It's my friend. So it's now Lance Stroll's turn to have a go, and the Aston Martin is objectively a faster car. He tries to go around the outside. Can he make it work? He can. He does get the better run. And it's now going to be on game on Daniel Ricciardo to come back. Daniel Ricciardo does get the DRS, and that does allow him the inside line. Stroll's probably going to get a better run out of this longer right-hand corner. Indeed, they're still side by side coming into this little kind of bell end section, and Ricciardo has no choice but to slot behind Lance Stroll. That's unfortunate. Can Ricciardo find a way past, however? That is going to be the aim of the game.
Okay, keep it clean. Focus on the pace.
Despite Iwasa running in 6th place in the previous race, Aerosmith is quite comfortably keeping him at bay. So this is a good defensive drive from Aerosmith. Let's see if Daniel Ricciardo can manage to close up onto the back of Lance Stroll. So unlike the Alpine, the Aston Martin is objectively a faster car than our Hibble F1 car. So it's going to have to be purely on merit that Daniel Ricciardo gets past, and as we say that Iwasa gets past, that looks like it is going to be a DRS pass for Iwasa getting past Aerosmith. Same again, the RB car is objectively faster, so it's going to be game on Aerosmith to see if she can find a way past. I think we're just doing neutral ERS use for both of our drivers. Oh, and we missed it, but Daniel Ricciardo does find a way past Lance Stroll. Let's watch the replay and see how it happens. So I think that's the tail end of a DRS zone. He manages to sneak down the inside line, and that's a block pass. So Stroll actually loses a lot of speed coming out of that corner, which is pretty good. Pretty good for us. So Daniel Ricciardo back up into 13th place, and Aerosmith up into 18th place is still holding on to Iwasa. But we'll need to see if she can't find a way past him. We're dropping Albon, which is pretty good, but this might end up being a really good circuit for us. Oh, there's the Williams. Yeah, okay. Albon is actually touching on out of DRS's distance, which is pretty good. Meanwhile, at the sharp end of this grid, we have the Red Bulls and the McLarens fighting side by side for first and second place, respectively. I think that was actually a pass there, because I noticed Verstappen had the DRS. Leclerc is right behind him in 3rd place, with Oscar Piastri in 4th. Sainz is 5th, and then Hamilton is 7 seconds nearly off of the pace, being handed down by Sergio Perez. Yuki Tsunoda is 2.5 seconds behind him in 8th, with Fernando Alonso chasing him down. Russell is on his own in 10th, with Bottas in 11th, fighting off from Kevin Magnussen. Lance Stroll is 3 seconds behind, with Pierre Gasly behind him, and Daniel Ricciardo having lost 2 places now in 15th. Ocon is 16th, Iwasa is 17th, 2.5 seconds behind, and Aerosmith has dropped right back now, 2.5 seconds behind. Albon is really close to the back end of Aerosmith, with Hulkenberg just behind him, and Zhao, and then Sargent. So Aerosmith is currently leading a 5-car battle for 18th place. Daniel Ricciardo looks like he's trying to catch up to the back end of Pierre Gasly. Let's see if he can't make that particular magic happen. And we've had the confirmation of 15 laps to go. 15 laps to go. Still all the time in the world for a safety car. So Ricciardo has dropped right back. Okay, our drivers are continuing to drop. Oh, this is an absolute maelstrom for yeah, this is an... I wish there was a better camera angle of that. This is an absolute maelstrom for 18th place. We'll see if we can get some good screenies of this massive 4-way car battle. Everybody is ducking and diving, trying to find a way past Raven Aerosmith, who is doing the defensive drive of her career today, to hold on to 18th place, you know? Exciting. We've managed to, in Daniel Ricciardo's neck of the woods, we have managed to eke out a little bit towards Pierre Gasly, but annoyingly we have been overtaken by Esteban Ocon. This will give us the DRS though, so hopefully we can just immediately repass him again. And indeed, Ricciardo is going for the inside line. He's gonna get it, he's gonna get it, but can... Ooh, that looked like almost we caught some air on that curb.
This was good. In front of us, Gasly.
Ooh, Zhao. Zhao finds a way past Aerosmith. That's interesting. Can Aerosmith find a way past again? No, because Aerosmith doesn't have the DRS, but Zhao does. That is unfortunate for Aerosmith. That's unfortunate. So we're going to have to hold on to the back end of Zhao on merit and see where or not we can end up. Oh, but already we're a second and a bit adrift. That extra DRS that Zhao got is just... unfortunate. Yeah, real unfortunate. Yuki Tsunoda's mechanical woes have worsened. Let's give Aerosmith a little bit more tire to play with. And Ricciardo is doing okay. Aerosmith blocks from Nico Hülkenberg, who tries to go on the outside line. Can he make it work? He does get pushed off wide, and he's going to lose a place to Sargent. That is unfortunate. He does end up on the grass as well. Lucky not to pick up too much in the way of damage there. Ricciardo's going side by side with Esteban Ocon. Hibble F1 is putting in the absolute sparring match today.
Keep your head down.
We did technically lose out on the place, but we'll see if Daniel Ricciardo can find a way past. At the moment, it doesn't look particularly likely. Iwasa has caught up to the back end of Aerosmith, to Ricciardo, having overtaken Aerosmith earlier on. Ricciardo does look like he is in danger of dropping back from Esteban Ocon, which would be really unfortunate. Yeah, and Zhao has dropped Aerosmith, so unfortunately this defensive drive is going to have to continue, unfortunately. So with the DRS, we'll see if we can catch up to Ocon, but Iwasa's making this really, really difficult for us. Gonna get the DRS again. This is almost a double DRS zone, but isn't. It's actually almost a triple DRS zone, but isn't. Oh, and Ricciardo's going for the inside line on Esteban Ocon. They're side by side. I think they bump wheels a little bit there. That does cause Daniel Ricciardo to lose a little bit of momentum. Yep, and Ocon holds on to the position, but Ricciardo is very almost side by side. He goes for the inside line again, and he makes it work. Now, can Iwasa get past? That is going to be one of the key questions here.
You're doing a good job.
How's Daniel Ricciardo? Oh, Daniel Ricciardo still feels pretty peak, which is good. And Aerosmith is pretty confident about herself as well. Yeah, okay. So we're coming up on 10 laps to go here. I think when we see Verstappen take the start line this time round, we'll have official... Sorry, I just accidentally fucking thunder cunted my microphone. Yeah, I think when Max Verstappen takes the line, we will see confirmation of 10 laps to go. We did have a report of car damage, but I wasn't sure who it was. I did miss the message somewhat. Ocon and Iwasa are all over the back end of Daniel Ricciardo. This is going to be hard to try and make this work. Ricciardo gets the inside line and he does get the better run, whereas Ocon does not. There it is. There's our confirmation. 10 laps to go. There's no way we're catching up to Magnussen like this because, yeah, we're spending so much time scrapping. It's going to be the same for Aerosmith. We're never going to catch up to Zhao because Sargent, Albon, and Hülkenberg are absolutely riding the struggle bus for us. And, yeah, okay, so... I guess it's going to be game on to see what happened there. Not sure what happened to those cars. They didn't have their DRS open, even though they would have surely had DRS. But there's now a three-way battle for position. This is such a spicy little battle for Hibble F1. Of course, it's not the only battle on track. There is a four-way battle going on for the lead of this race between Verstappen,
So we just have to
Leclerc,
get
Sainz,
back
and Piastri. But it does feel like this battle is just so much closer between Ricciardo, Iwasa, and Ocon, whom Daniel just gets past to re-secure 15th place. And poor Ocon.
You're doing a very good job.
Poor Ocon just gets absolutely thrown into the pebbles. Oh, was that a bit naughty from Daniel Ricciardo? Let's see how it happens. No, there's no pressure there.
Nice.
I'm the first to point out that my drivers are sometimes dog shit for running people off the corner of the map, but there's no pressure there, and Ocon folded to it, so make that make sense. Okay, so it's now just down to a two-car battle between Daniel Ricciardo and Iwasa. It does look like the Ferraris are fighting side by side, and all of this combat wombat that is going on the track makes me think that there might end up being like a last-minute safety car to like finish off this race.
We now have Ocon behind us.
Not entirely sure how this is
Ocon
going to
2.2.
go. Daniel Ricciardo has been overtaken by Iwasa. Which isn't ideal. We'll see if he can get past on the DRS though. So Daniel's DRS is open, whereas Iwasa's is not. So it's 0.4 seconds. It's 0.2 seconds. It's 0.1 second. He thought about the inside line, but he couldn't make it work for Daniel Ricciardo. This means he needs to stick with Iwasa during the kind of little bell end complex that is in the middle of this here circuit.
Honestly, I don't think
Oh,
we can
yellows.
do this.
We just keep the head down.
No idea what happened
as best as
there.
we can, okay?
We'll get told by race control. Carlos Sainz, of all people,
So here
suffers a
we go,
lockup.
heading into turn 1. Oh, and the car locks up. They took a gamble, and it was just too late.
So going for the lead of the race, Carlos Sainz locks up, and that absolutely relegates him down the order, which is unfortunate. Meanwhile, Daniel Ricciardo is now approaching the DRS zones, and he is going to get the DRSs. So the DRS is open. 0.6, 0.5. This one is quite short.
Keep focusing.
So they turn around. And the DRS opens, and this is the big one. So 0.6, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1. DRS closes. Oh, that was very almost front to rear contact. That was actually probably a bit scary, all things considered. And we're in the third DRS zone now, but Iwasa will have secured a little bit of gap from Daniel Ricciardo. And he isn't going to make it anything happen, so this is going to be a next time round kind of situation. Aerosmith is actually managing somehow to eke out a little bit onto Zhao, despite being absolutely hounded by Alexander Albon. So that is quite fascinating to see.
Good job.
Oh, wait, wait a minute, hold on. Ricciardo manages to get past Iwasa.
Right, let's follow the action now at turn 7.
So this isn't a DRS pass, this is purely on merit. Daniel Ricciardo dives down the inside and uses that inside line. Oh, okay, he did get pushed off a little bit, okay. If I was a racing steward, I would probably be a little bit meh about that. I would be asking some questions about that one. However, that does give Daniel Ricciardo 15th place, and we are 1 second to the good from Iwasa now, which means he doesn't get DRS. But unfortunately, Esteban Ocon is in a pretty racy car and has now already found a way past Iwasa. So that could prove a little bit problematic. We'll need to see. Oh, and Aerosmith loses out to Albon. So can Aerosmith get past? This is going to be one of the key questions for us. So there's Aerosmith with her DRS open. She's going to try for the inside line here. Albon lets it happen, and he lets her just sail down the inside. And actually, that puts him into the clutches of Nico Hülkenberg. I'm not sure what brand of struggle bus that Logan Sargent is riding, but he is well off the pace in 22nd place. And Daniel Ricciardo is now leading a 3-way battle for 15th place. There's a 3-way battle for first place that actually does look like it's heating up, so let's watch this for a little bit. We have Max Verstappen in the number 1 spot, being hunted down by Charles Leclerc, who is in turn getting overtaken by Oscar Piastri. That was not the screenshot I was quite looking for. And so yeah, we have a pretty banging 3-car battle. Ooh, and Esteban Ocon has now found a way past Daniel Ricciardo, which isn't ideal, and actually Iwasa finds a way past as well. So Daniel Ricciardo, unfortunately for Hibble F1, has lost 2 places.
Honestly, I don't think we can do much more.
For 2 places in 1 lap, which is not ideal. Yuki Tsunoda has mechanical fault has worsened. Okay, it's going to be game on Daniel Ricciardo to see if we can get past again. Aerosmith, how are we doing over here? Yeah, okay. I think we can get past Alexander Albon, but we need to put in the work to get behind him first, which isn't necessarily ideal. Okay, so we're about to come into the DRS sectors for this game, so let's see what Daniel Ricciardo can do. So coming onto the start-finish straight, the DRS is going to open. Iwasa is going to try and get past Esteban Ocon as well, and indeed he's going to have a really good chance of it. They go side to side,
Focusing on the pace.
And they're still side to side. Daniel Ricciardo is just in the distance trying to catch up here. I'm not sure why Ricciardo doesn't have his DRS open. He would certainly have been within DRS distance. But no DRS for Daniel Ricciardo. That was a little bit strange. Now he gets DRS on the shortest of them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened that Daniel Ricciardo didn't get DRS there. That's maybe potentially going to fuck us a little bit. We're coming to the concluding stages of this race, so let's give our drivers their ERS.
Okay, understood.
And we'll just have to see what we can do. Leclerc has dropped off the pace, so this is now left at a 2-car battle between Max Verstappen and Oscar Piastri for the lead of this race. We'll need to see how this wraps out. Piastri is going to get the DRS in the 3rd and final DRS straight.
Okay, that's Ocon ahead of you.
2nd? I don't know. It's always hard to judge it when they go across the start-finish straight. Piastri is going to think about the inside line, but Max Verstappen is just too fast to make that happen. Daniel Ricciardo, with using his ERS, has caught onto the back of Esteban Ocon. Iwasa's pulled out 2 seconds on Ocon, which is pretty ridiculous, actually. Ricciardo now does have the DRS and manages to find a way past on the outside line, but can he hold it? Can he hold it? Esteban Ocon comes up the inside. Is he going to run him wide? He does not. He does not, but they're still side by side, and Ocon's going to have the DRS, but he backs off. He backs off. So with confirmation of 3 laps to go, Ricciardo moves up into 16th place, and it's going to be game on to see if we can catch up to the back end of Iwasa. Meanwhile, Aerosmith gets past Zhao.
Watching the action closely here.
And Albon. So Zhao there.
And that sees them move up into 18th.
But how did we get ahead of Albon? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So both of our drivers are continuing to put in work, which is good. So yeah, so a double pass actually for Aerosmith. So Aerosmith is going to be peak. This is the first time we've seen Aerosmith peak in a long time. Can she use that peak performance to catch up to Ocon? I would think it unlikely. Ocon is now in 17th place, and we're hunting down Iwasa, but I highly doubt we're going to be able to make that work. Can Ocon get DRS? I think we've actually dropped him from DRS distance, which is pretty good. Zhao is trying to find a way back to the back end of Aerosmith. He's getting closer, but he isn't making it happening. He isn't making it happen. God, my English is terrible today. Gonna hold on to our tire use just a little bit more. Zhao is right on the back end of Aerosmith. Ugh. Do you know what? Don't fix what ain't broke. Let's just hold on to the back end of this one. Poor Carlos Sainz, after his lockup, he's probably going to run out of tires before the end of this race. So this is going to be quite interesting from his point of view. Oh, we've got some fuel to burn for Daniel Ricciardo. Let's do it.
You can reduce liftoff.
Let's burn some excess fuel for Daniel Ricciardo. 2 laps to go. Daniel Ricciardo is relatively secure unless he makes a mistake. It's Aerosmith that is getting hunted down by an absolute freight train of 4 cars. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. So Zhao with the DRS open is now down to 0.3 seconds as Max Verstappen goes onto the final lap of this race. Carlos Sainz in 4th is about to hit the cliff, so Perez is going to be hunting him down as best he frigging can. Let's pay attention to this battle of the leaders. On the final lap of this here sprint race, Oscar Piastri goes left, he goes right, he goes left, he goes left. He tries around the outside line. It looked like there was a bit of a bump there, but no damage. And Oscar Piastri on the final lap of this sprint race does manage to get himself ahead of Max Verstappen. But can he hold it? Can he hold it? There's now no DRS until the end of the race. I guess for the final portion of the start-finish straight there is. So it's going to be all eyes on this lead battle, but Piastri is commanding this gap. It's a good gap and he's holding on to it. And as they come around to start-finish straight, Piastri, having secured the lead of this race, does take the #1 position with Verstappen 2nd and Leclerc in 3rd. Piastri's teammate Norris is in a battle with Lewis Hamilton. But Hamilton doesn't really have an answer for him. The next battle is Russell on Alonso, but that is going to be too far of a gap. It's going to be all eyes, I think, on our team, Aerosmith, to see if Zhao can get past her in the final couple of corners. Let's just give her everything she's got, Captain. And we want to hold on to this gap as much as we can.
Okay, we take the flag.
So Ricciardo takes the checkered flag, and here comes Aerosmith to take the checkered flag. Done. Done, done, done. That was an impressive drive from both of our drivers, actually. Yeah, that was a really impressive drive from both of our drivers. Ha!
The competition out there was certainly tough today, and it leaves many coming away from the sprint empty-handed.
It's a P18 finish, and let me assure you, no one wants to find themselves down there.
That's good for us. That is good for us. So Oscar Piastri, with a hell of a drive, gains 4 places to take the #1 spot in this place. Max Verstappen loses 1 spot because he was our pole starter to finish 2nd. Charles Leclerc takes the final step on the podium. Down at the potato end of the grid, Daniel Ricciardo started 6th. I thought he started 17th. Somebody must have had a penalty, but he finished where he started, whereas Raven Aerosmith, yeah, somebody must have had a penalty, actually, because we were 21st, I think, for Aerosmith. Anyway, good result for us. Really good result for us.
Qualifying is coming up, and the drivers will be ready and raring
a
to
Red
go.
Bull.
Spielberg's short track comes with 2 high-speed straights. It might be tempting to prioritize low downforce here, but teams risk losing time when cornering if they do.
Now we see Sauber's driver there, Karun. How do you think?
I'm not Sauber!
Well, neither teammate has really managed to score well so far.
I'm not
Perhaps picking up a few points this weekend would spur on a bit of healthy rivalry.
Wah.
And you're right. Well, it's nearly time for qualifying.
Red Bull ring. Wah. Wah. Yeah. Okay, so that puts us to qualifying. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a save. So I could do qualifying and the race. However, that'll take us another 2 hours, and we're kind of already at the 4 hours of like stream. That's twice I've punched my microphone today. Stream kind of limit. So, yeah, I think we're probably going to end up just calling it here for our stream, but it's been good. Well, it's been okay. We've had a shit race. Well, it was a so-so race. And we've had a good sprint race, but we're not going to get anything for it. I think it sounds like that we are kind of getting set up for what is going to be quite a good main race, which we will be doing next time we play Formula 1 Manager. We are going to be streaming again tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I was in two minds about what I wanted to do game-wise, and I still am. It's either going to be Airport Simulator or Transport Fever. Yeah. I'm still trying to feel that one out in my head, all things considered. But for today, ladies and gentlemen, that is basically going to be it. Let's see if we can find somebody to raid. Formula 1 Manager is a good one to find somebody who is also playing Formula 1 Manager. Let's see if any of my previous raidees are around. And indeed they are. Indeed they are. Oh no, they're actually playing Formula 1. Nah, do you know what? Let's go and show some, from one Formula 1 game to a different Formula 1 game, let's go and show some love and support to Sober oh, that's not going well. Raid. Let's go and show some love and support to Sober David, who is currently playing Formula 1 2025. I thought it was Formula 1 Manager 2025, but it is in fact not. We're going to be back tomorrow at 8 PM for some more streaming shenanigans. Thank you, Mono. I hope you have a good rest of your day as well. But for just now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Please tell me you saw that.
Yes.
I'm killing gnomes like my name is fucking... Gnome Killer.
Yeah. Dude, you had such a strong start to that, and then you just like, then you fucking shifted into reverse.
Yeah.
Man, this thing handles like a bus that's got a lost fucking something. All right, let's just abandon.
Surprise, motherfucker! Oh!
Okay, that is your fault. I can't understand.
Hibble.
Yo, what's good?
1v1.
What is it?
Yeah, and they're just gonna die!
Yes!
Fuck yeah! Yes! Legend.
Follow the markers to board your train. Screw you, I will follow the markers to board your mother. Right, let's... Oh shit! No! 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 I finally got the fucking kill! I finally got the fucking kill! And it's fucking drowned itself! Guys, do you want to see what happened to me before?
Yes.
Watch this, right?
Oh, you did.
Yo, bro, you went flying and you died.
Yeah, you die at the other side.
Oh that's hilarious.
So now you understand why I was laughing like that. You're in a safe place. I'll try and keep it that way, but no promises.